Hello. Oh, I think I can see some people coming on. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. If you can let me know if you can hear me okay, please, and if you are online, if you can just give me a hi or let me know where you are, then I know. Oh, view request. Oh, I think this is gonna work. Yay! Okay. It's my first time doing an Instagram Live, so I apologize if I'm working out the technical difficulties as we go. All right. Perfect. So I am just looking at everything. Okay, I see some hearts coming in. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. Hi, Lou. Hello, everybody. Welcome. All right. Sorry, I was having some difficulties. I couldn't figure out how to go live, so I think we are good now. All right. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. And okay. Hello, everybody. Jose, and all right, perfect. I think we are coming in. So for those of you that are wondering, I'm just going to give a few minutes for everybody to get in. Then I am going to explain, because this one is going to be slightly different to how it was last time on the Facebook. So the reason I'm doing Instagram is it does give me the option to actually bring you onto the screen with me. So you can actually sort of share the screen, and then I'll be able to see you, so we can have sort of an instant connection rather than me waiting for people's responses. If you don't want to be on camera, or you do not want to have your reading potentially be public, please do not put in a request for me to add you, because I'm just going to pick from the list. For those people that are wondering, I believe it is down below at the bottom, right next to the comment area. You should see what looks like a little camera with the plus sign. I believe if you hit that, it should be a request, or at least that's what it is on my end. Okay, so I've got some requests coming in. Perfect. All right, lovely. Hello, hi, Melanie. Hello. All right, from Moncton. Oh, thank you very much. Loves my hat. Thank you so much. Perfect. All right, so I'm just going to give everybody a few minutes. Hi, Margaret. How are you, hon? All right, and everybody. And it sends you a request. Perfect. Okay, so I've got 30 requests, so I think it is working. They're coming in. And then how do I work this? Okay, so it says... Sorry, I apologize if I'm gone. I'm not sure. I'm just going to make sure that I can work all this out. Okay, what is this? How do I join? Christine Power. I think all you need to do, Christine, is just hit that little icon down at the bottom of the screen, and it should put in a request, and then I can select people when we're ready to go. Howdy back to you. All right, not gone. Perfect. Okay, thanks, Vicky. My friend Vicky's keeping a watch on the proceedings, because I don't know what's going on. You're learning with me. Yay! All right. People are view requests. Perfect. All right. I think we have got some people coming in. So wonderful. So it is so wonderful to see you all. All right, and thank you so much. So we got 3 minutes here. I'll wait 1 more minute. So if you don't mind telling me where you're from, I would love that as well, because then I get to see where everybody is visiting us from. Says request can't be sent. Okay, that's from Melanie. Are other people getting that thing saying request can't be sent? Because I'm seeing a bunch of them coming through, so I'm not... anyone who can see this person's live videos will be able to watch the live video too. Okay. So just, again, giving you a heads up. Like I say, I apologize, but it's there and it's coming in, so we're going to start with that. So I'm just going to go through a little bit for those of you that may be joining me for the first time, or you might not have seen the work that I do. So good evening. My name is Palaki, and you might, on here, I'm spiritual medium Palaki. So I am a spiritual medium. So what that means is I communicate with your family and friends that have passed home to the other side. Now, the way that I do that is your family members are going to come through and they bring me very specific things. Like I might smell something, I might taste something, I could see something, I could hear something, I'm going to get a feeling. So basically we have 6 senses ourselves as spirits and bodies. They can use all 6 senses as a way to get us messages. So I tell people, just be open to different signs or different validations or messages coming through, because it might not be something specifically that you're necessarily thinking of right off the bat, but they may be sending it to you in a different way. Now, they are pretty straightforward. Now, again, I'm going to let people know when you request, if you put in a request, please be aware, you are going to have the camera turned on and you are going to be sharing a screen with me. This video is being saved. It is going to be put on Facebook after, and the video is also being put on YouTube. So if you don't want to be put on, sorry, Melanie, I'm looking again, honey. It says request not sent, unless that's the same one. If you cannot request it, you might not have a camera turned on, or you might not have your webcam on. So it might not be able to connect it that way. Okay, Rogersville and Ottawa, Grand Falls. Request can't be sent. That is so weird. Okay, hold on. There is a thing here that says send invites. So I'm going to just send request. Oh, okay. I see, guys. Don't worry. You have put your, there's a list here, and I just have to click on it. Then I can request you when we go through. So don't worry. I think I can actually do it the other way. So I think we can work around this. Again, I do apologize. Like I said, first time on Instagram. So we'll figure this one out. Okay, I don't see an icon now. Just make sure that you do have an updated version of Instagram as well, because that was my problem why I couldn't get on earlier. So I think we are good. So again, yeah, so I'm just going to do a little explanation, then we are going to jump right in so that we can start doing the readings. So again, like I mentioned, so I communicate with people's family and friends that have passed, and I've been doing this as my work now for almost 20 years. So when we bring in the messages, I'm going to try get as many connections made tonight as we can. So I do ask when we make a connection, if you do have any questions or there is something you really do want to ask, just if you could maybe limit it to one question or like one thing you want to check on, or, you know, we'll try to get as many in as possible, but it's just I don't want the readings to maybe become like 20 minutes each person. Then we'll end up running out. Okay, so mine is saying that too. I don't see an icon. It says your request wasn't sent. Okay, I just touched on the icon when it went live. Okay, Nancy, hope that helps others. Thanks, Nancy. Hi, Coco. How are you? You were here on the last reading, I believe. Okay. And I'm getting... Okay, so I apologize. I'm getting a lot of people saying requests can't be sent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to randomly do the pick that we're doing. So I do ask, though, and I have to always get permission before I do a reading. So I do ask, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up if you're okay with it, or if I see you on that list. If you don't want to be on and I accidentally do pick you, just decline the request, and then you don't have to jump on, okay? And we will go from there. If you already sent a request and tried to send another one, it will... Oh, okay, sorry. Perfect. Thank you, Melinda Clark. Okay, if you already sent a request and tried to send another one, it will say request not sent. Okay, I finally got in. All right. Perfect. Okay, we are going to be moving on, so I'm going to jump right into this. And I apologize. Like I said, it amuses me, so we'll be here as long as we need. All right, let me see here. Okay, so I'm getting pulled to you. So I'm request. So I just sent somebody a request, and I'm hoping you see it. So I believe the name was, so it was McQueen 2203. I don't know if you just got the request. Okay. Go live. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi there, can you hear me? Oh, hon, can you see me? I'm sorry, somebody's sitting on her porch. You have glasses on, I'm waving right at you. Can you see me?
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay? Sorry, just want to make sure that you can hear me okay. Okay, did you click on to request a reading, or am I, did I hit the wrong person?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you never put your hand up. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'll jump to the next person. Okay. Let me see. You. Okay. Oh, who am I doing this? Oh, okay, guys. So it is saying that people will need the latest version of Instagram to join. Okay. So let me try you. Oh, my stars. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so I think I have to. Sorry, guys. I really do apologize. I thought this was going to be so much easier. Okay, let me see. Now, how do I hang up? Okay, Hunt, maybe if you can try hanging up on your end.
Oh my heavens.
Okay. All right. Unless,
Don't see any hang up button here.
okay. Unless, would you like to have a reading since I have you on the screen? Would you
Sure,
like
go ahead.
Perfect. Since you're already there, honey, I'll just jump right in. Perfect. And what is your name, hon?
Linda.
Linda, nice to meet you. I'm Palaki. So I'm just going to jump in for you, and I'm going to go right into the family patterns, okay? So first, I want to start on the male side of your family. I'm going to go, there's a very strong fathering energy jumping in for you. If somebody comes in on the male side of the family, that's father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. This gentleman would have had a lot of weakness in the heart or issues in the chest area around the heart here. Now, he does a click
Yes.
for me, which means he would have had a quick passing, but it's almost
Yes.
like he dies quickly, but he already had issues with the heart beforehand because people were expecting it, or they are not expecting him to die when he passed, but they weren't surprised the heart's the thing that gave out, because he shows me there was either multiple issues that happened with the heart before, or there's already problems that he's got issues around the heart area before.
I think he knew, but we didn't.
Oh, okay, because the way he's coming and he's tapping on it for me, because the way that the heart's weak, and I know it sounds really weird, but it's almost like he shows me like half the heart's not working, or there's blockages going into half the heart, because it's almost like I go, my blood's not flowing properly either. Now, I like him, and it's very interesting, because he doesn't like being center of attention, but when he wants to change a topic or he doesn't want to deal with stuff, it's almost like he makes a joke or tries to change it so that you don't actually have to talk about it, or he doesn't want to deal with it. Because I go,
exactly.
I like him because he's waving high. But the interesting thing that I find, you've got a few people, honey, so please forgive me because I got a few jumping. I also want to jump on the female side, though. There's a mothering pattern coming in for you, too. This would be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. There's actually two ladies waiting, so I'll get both. The first one, she comes in and starts coughing for me, which means she was having a lot of breathing issues happening around her, because she shows me a lot of like almost like a fluid in through the lungs. But this one to me almost feels over where it would put like an aunt or a mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Where would Debbie or Deborah be connected to, you guys?
No, Debbie or Deborah.
Okay, if you can, just keep track of it, because if they give me a name, it's either their name or somebody in the family where they're trying to show me they're linking in, okay? And then the second lady coming in with her starts tapping on the side of the head for me, which means she would have been having a dementia or Alzheimer's, because she shows me there's a confusion going on up in the brain. Now, this lady's kissing you on the side of the head, which is how like a mom does it, or almost somebody who would act like a mothering energy to you. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. No, go through both.
She had a stroke.
Oh, that's her.
What's that?
Did she not pass from it straight away, though? Because it's almost like she shows me stuff's in the brain, but she can't talk properly before she passed.
Yes.
She couldn't communicate properly.
That's what happened.
Because she's giving me this feeling of like, I'm opening my eyes, but I can't talk to you, or I'm not able to speak to you properly.
Yes. Exactly.
No, go through. I like her, though, because she's a hugger. As soon as I sit down with her, she starts hugging me, because she just wants to greet me. And I know that sounds very interesting, but you have a very private family, hun, because it's almost like when I come to this lady as well, she hugs me but gives me the feeling of like, how do we word this nicely? I'll hug you because people are watching and I have to be nice. Like, it's almost like when it's like how people view her, it's very important. She's got to be very specific. But when it comes to like home life, again, it's like, if I don't want to discuss stuff, we don't have to bring it up or discuss it.
Exactly.
Now, she does that for me too, though, which means, unfortunately, even though she did have the stroke pattern, she wasn't expecting it, or hers doesn't anticipate it either, because it's almost like she feels like she didn't wrap things up the way she would have wanted to before she passed. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As long as they're saying hi. No, obviously they wanted to talk to her.
I guess so.
Yeah, like I said, I always trust them now. I've done enough of these to know.
You couldn't get rid of me.
Obviously, they just needed to let you know that they were saying hi. So
yes.
Thanks, honey. We're going to jump on to the next person. Just wanted to let you know that we're coming through for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, and have a great night. Bye now.
Okay, you too.
All right. And I sent another request.
Now, can you get rid of me?
I don't know. It might just be you and me tonight, hon. All right. So.
Well, no, I'm gone.
Oh, I think I've got somebody else. Okay, sorry. Hello? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm mixing up. Okay, can you see me? Gentleman with the beard, can you see me?
No, I'm gone.
Want to come on with me?
It's big leg.
Want to come on with me?
Okay, I think I picked a Crystal. There's a guy with the beard looking at me. Can you see me?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm looking at the guy with the beard too.
Okay, perfect. Yes, okay, perfect. So you and I are looking right at each other then. Okay. Forgive me. Just let me figure out how. What am I doing? Oh, turn me off. That's not the right button. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to get hide video. Is that gonna make sense? Okay. Okay. Okay, we might just end up having everybody on tonight. If you, sorry, if you came on first, maybe, I hate to say this, but maybe disconnect and come back on, and I think that might get rid of your video.
I'll do
just so
that.
you're not sitting with us all night, okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, and good night.
Good night.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do that after everyone. All right, perfect. And how are you?
I'm well, thank you. And yourself?
Great, perfect. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, perfect. And what are your names?
I'm Sam, and this is Megan.
Nice to meet you guys. All right, so I'm going to jump right in for you. I'm going to start actually on your side, Sam, because there's another gentleman pulling in on your side. Very strong fathering pattern coming in. And again, if that's a father energy, it's father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. This one feels like it would have been older, though, more like a grandfathering energy.
Okay.
Now, when he's coming in, he starts coughing for me, which means a lot of breathing issues, but he's doing that, which means he was sick all over the body, or the whole system's wearing itself down before he passes. Now, he's on the female side of the family, so he would have been on your mom's side, or this guy would have been linked through your mom's side.
Okay.
No, bring them through. No, but I want to make sure we're not crisscrossing over two families. So then the guy in the car crash then. Yeah. Okay. No, take your time. Yes, take your time. Yeah, don't worry about the other people. Just you guys go, and then we'll get there. That's what I want. Thank you very much. Okay. Actually, Megan, honey, I'm going to jump back on your side of the family too, and I'll come back to you after, Sam. There is a very strong mothering pattern coming in for you, hon. If somebody's on the mom side, that's mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. Also very sick before she passes, because she does this for me as well, which means very sick all over the system as well before she passes. Where's the mom energy connected to, love, that would have had the cancer or the cancer-like sicknesses, because it's all over her system?
Possibly an aunt.
Okay, this would have been a breast or a chest cancer, but it's almost like I want to go, it's the second kind of cancer, because it would have started in the ovaries first. It's almost like I had an ovarian cancer first. Then it's like, I feel like that's getting better. Then it moves to the chest area.
Yeah, step-grandmother.
Oh, okay, I've got to bring her in. It's interesting, though, because she almost acts like a mom to you, though. She's very guarded over you. But I'm sorry, but she didn't have a very long time in your life where she didn't get to connect with you very long before her passing, though. And
that's true.
I want to go back on that side of the family with the step-grandmom side. Did you lose a dad energy on that side of the family as well, then, hon? That would have had lung issues or the sickness all over as well? Because these two are coming in side by side, so it might not be by Sammy. It could actually be connected on your end.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's going to help me. Thanks. Which one of you is the 4 children? Because he's showing me the 4 kids.
I'm one of 3.
No, this would have to be he's got the one of 4, or he felt like he looked after 4. No, leave them, guys. I'm not worried. Yeah, you go. So which one's this? No, this is definitely sick in the lungs. I feel like it would be on his side, though. No, I don't think that's with that other lady who was coming in. I still think this is on Sam's side of the family. Okay. No, because it's a dad energy that would have choked, or a fathering energy that couldn't breathe properly before he passes.
It could have been my grandfather but he'd be on my dad's side.
This one,
that's the thing.
Okay,
my mother's side would be. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, you go ahead. I'm just trying to sort of figure it out, because like I said, this guy's coming in, but he definitely acts more like a dad energy. So if it's a granddad, it would have been a granddad that helped raise you or helped look after you, because he's very, very guarded over the way he's coming in. Is your mom one of 4 children then? Because it's definitely, this guy's telling me the 4 kids, or he's linked through the 4 children.
My mom's from a family of 9.
No, it wouldn't be the other end. No, leave them, guys. Leave them. He'll piggyback through. And we're not linking on for other people in the reading. I apologize, guys. This might have happened last time too, where it was actually somebody else who's watching, that it's their family trying to jump the line. So I just want to make sure, if it makes sense to you, just keep track, because I'll try to get you in after. No, I still think it's on Sam's side, though. Okay. That's the one we want to go to. Okay. No, it's definitely on his side of the family. Older gentleman's pattern. No, that's not your grandfather, because your grandfather was a very chatty guy. Because as soon as I try bring him in, he starts talking to me because it's almost like he wants to greet me. Oh, that's gonna help. Sorry, guys. Which one of you has the connection to the lobster fishing, or the somebody would have been like a professional fisherman?
Not that I know of.
Me
Okay,
neither, I don't think.
I'm gonna make sure we're not jumping through. Sorry, let me. My uncle just passed. He's one of 4 kids. Sorry, guys. Just let me make sure we're not jumping line. Okay. Give me 1 second here. One of 4 kids. I still think. No, I'm gonna stick with you two since you two came in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go back through, back and forth. We'll come back to them after. Okay, you guys, what I'm going to do, just give me 1 sec. I'm going to keep you on the screen, but I'm going to
Sure.
invite the other person who said their uncle just died and he was one of 4 kids. And so I'm just going to keep you there, but if I can get him out the way, I might be able to go back, okay?
That's no problem.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Melinda. Okay, so Melinda, 1 sec. I'm going to add you in, hun. Okay. Now, where did you go? No, I still think it's on his side. I swear to God, I'm sorry, I'm not going to second guess myself with this one because they're laughing about it. I want to stay with you guys. And no, and I'm sorry, I'm definitely on your end because I want to come back and I still say there's a mom energy coming in for you. Now, that to me wouldn't be a grandmom though, and that would have either been an aunt or one of the lower ones, but very sick before she passes because this is definitely Cancer energy. And I'm sorry, but you had 3 aunts pass away, correct?
Me?
Yeah.
No, just one.
I don't think we might be by you guys. And I'm sorry, give me 1 sec. Because they're very specific when they're coming through. So I'm, okay. I am one of 4 kids and my husband fishes. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me try to get you in, hun. Okay. So HS Robichaux, if you can send me a request, hun, if you haven't sent one already, and I'll try add you in. Because like I said, I think we might be piggybacking messages here because they're very specific that I'm not hearing them incorrectly, and we want to make sure that we get them across for you. Now, where are you here? All right. Sorry, everyone. I figured if we were like looking at people one-on-one, it would stop the spirits trying to jump lines, but I don't think they are paying attention to me tonight. Now, where are they? Okay. No, we're going to come back on him. Okay. Sam, I'm going to jump back on your side because I'm sorry. We're not going to budge on this one just yet. I want to come back. There's a gentleman coming on an equal level for you. When somebody's equal level, that's brother, cousin, friend, and this guy would have passed in an impact or a car accident.
I had a friend from like a long time ago that died in a car crash. That's the only car crash I would have known.
These ones feel stretched to me. They feel like we're trying to make them fit, and I don't want to do that. We got to push their colors through. Grandfather pattern. Okay. Which one's the grandfather energy? No, that's on his side. But it's the 4 kids. And Sam, none of your parents have the 4 kids in it. Or sorry, none of your parents are one of 4 kids, eh?
No.
Let me see here. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I think we might be with a different group, guys. So you just stay on with me. And like I said, because I'm going to go to the people that are validating, because there's definitely...
That's no problem.
Somebody is coming through. Okay. I am one of 4 kids and my husband fishes. I'm trying to get to you. So that Robichaux one, I'm trying to figure out how to add you in, though. Oops. Questions. Now, where are you on my little list? Okay. And give me 1 second. All right. Come on, where are you? All right. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Oh, there we are. Okay, I'm going to try and add you. I'm going to send you a request. Okay, I've just sent you a request, so you should be added in the HS Robichaux. So you are the one of 4 kids and your husband fishes, so I'm trying to get you on. Oh, hello. Can you
Hi.
hear me? Okay,
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start with you because I'm thinking it might be your family jumping across, okay? I'm going to go on the male side of the family. Very strong fathering pattern coming in again. This is somebody who's like a dad energy coming through, but he starts coughing for me, which means he was having a lot of breathing issues. But he does that, which means sick all over the body or the whole system's weak before he passes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to go through. I think we might be on her end then. And you have the 2 children, correct, yourself?
Yes.
No, I'm by you. I'm in your family. Sorry, guys. I think I've piggybacked over families.
That's no problem.
Okay, so if you stay there, I'll try to get you after, but I'm going to focus back. And sorry, hon, what was your name?
Heather.
Heather. Okay, I'm going to come to you, Heather. Who's the dad energy connected to you, hon, that had all the lung issues? Because this to me would be like father-in-law, uncle energy, but he's not up by the granddads. He would be on the lower level, and this guy would have fished, or he would have been connected to the fisherman.
Lung issues.
Yeah.
Just lung?
No, it'd be all over, but it's almost like he's showing me like the whole system's worn down, but it's almost like there was a fluid in the lungs or he couldn't flush his lungs properly before he passed.
Would be my father.
Oh, okay, I'm going to bring him in. And I'm sorry, but your dad was the very heavy drinker, correct, at one point?
Yep.
Okay, no, I'm definitely in your family then. And I'm going to jump back. Who's the older lady like the grandmom to you that would have had a dementia or Alzheimer's?
My grandmother.
Okay. And she's the one that was very, very religious, though, because she's coming and doing the cross for me before we start. Now, she waves at you, which means she was sick for a while, but it's almost like she didn't get to say goodbye to you properly, or she didn't wrap up things with you the way she wanted to.
Okay.
No, go through. And you're one of the 4 kids then, correct?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm definitely in your grouping because they're coming through. Who's the young gentleman, hun, on the equal level that would have died in the car crash connected to you? Because there's a younger gentleman coming through. This one would have been an impact or a crash. But I feel like he's connected on your husband's side again, or he'd be linked into that side of the family.
He has an uncle. He died when he was young.
Oh, okay. I'm going to bring him in. Do you know if he was the one with the drunk driving accident, though? Because I keep smelling alcohol around, and this would have been a head-on or a straight-in collision.
Okay. Not sure.
Okay. No, bring it through. They can keep track of it. The video will be up later. We're in the right family now, so now we want to get the right validations. I do want to jump back, though. There's a very strong mothering energy coming in as well. So, again, that can be mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like mom. Also very sick before she passed, because she's doing that for me. Now, this one, to me, would almost be like on an aunt level, though. Because it's definitely not up by your grandmom. It's not where the grandmom would have been. It's down by an equal level, but it would have been aunt or somebody over like an aunt to you. Oh, no, sorry, honey, forgive me. Your husband's a super, super friendly family. They're the ones who all drink and get very loud and laugh when they drink. Sorry, I know it sounds weird, but I think his side's pushing into your reading because your dad's giving permission for them to be able to jump in with each other. Because when I go to your dad's energy, he's almost one of those people that doesn't mind helping other people because he's almost like if they need help, you let them go through kind of thing like that. Because even for him when he passes, it's almost like he doesn't want anyone to worry about him or he didn't want anyone to be concerned about him. It's almost like he's like, they're good, you let them go, I'm good to go kind of thing like that. Because I like him. He's one of those people I go very clear. What you see is what you get. Because I go, if he's in a good mood, he's in a good mood. If he's not, he's not. Like very set pattern. And I find him interesting. But he's very private, but a very polite guy. Because he won't tell me about personal stuff in the family. Because what happens in the family stays in the family. But when it comes to sort of like, thanks for letting me in, he's like, handshake. He's like, I appreciate it very much kind of thing like that. So I go, it's nice. Now he gives you a kiss on the head though, hun. And you're fine if I say whatever I need to say, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just, it gives you a heads up. He's giving you a kiss on the side of the head, which means you've been going through a lot lately. And it's his way to let you know that he's there going through things with you because he does that, which means you've been talking to him and you've been asking him to watch over stuff.
Yep.
Now he's good. All right. Perfect. Okay. So that's their messages. And I'll jump back to Sam and that. I apologize. So perfect. Thank you for joining us tonight, hon.
Thanks.
All right. And I think you just have to close the app and reopen and then it takes your screen off for us, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Okay, Sam, can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Like I say, I apologize, guys. When it comes to spirits, whoever comes in is the one I hear. So if they're there, that's better. Okay, thank you. Go back to her side. Okay. And I'm sorry, honey, it was Megan, correct?
Yep.
Okay, Megan, I'm coming back to you. There is still a gentleman coming in like a dad for you, though, but this one would be heart attack or heart failure. Because this gentleman's coming on the upper level. So that, to me, again, is where we put dad or somebody like a dad. This one also would have been a heart attack or heart failure because it's a quick pass, and he says he didn't get to say goodbye properly. Okay. Let me, this is going to sound weird, hon. Are you the one that never graduated high school, or you left high school, then you went back? Or is that somebody
Nope.
in the family?
Nope, not in my family.
Okay, I apologize. We might be jumping again. Forgive me, okay? Guys, I am getting a gentleman coming through, and it would have had a heart attack or heart failure with this guy, but he shows me that he would be connected to the person who they dropped out of school, and then they go back. It's almost like they leave high school, and then they don't finish it, and then they're coming back.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you're not getting that one. Okay, so anybody listening, if you can validate that for me, we might be doing the bouncing over again. Okay, give me one sec. Da-da-da. Okay. Looked here for my grandma. Okay, if anybody can validate that for us. Okay. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure why your group's not jumping in. But if you just kind of hang on there, I'm sure we'll try to get there.
That's no problem, yeah.
Excuse me, you came in for a reason, so. Okay, can I get a sign? All right. Have a cousin that passed in a car crash. Oh, now I'm wondering if we have double patterns crossing over. Christina Jane Watson. Okay, so you're one of 4 kids and your husband lobster fishes. Okay, I'm going to come to you, hon, because I think we might be having a crossover pattern here. Okay. Okay, let me find you again. All right, Christina Jane Watson, I believe it was. All right. Okay, so I'm going to send you a request, Christina, and if you get that, if you can come on for me, hun, because I might be piggybacking over. Okay, so I sent a request, Christina Jane Watson, hun. I sent you a request if you can get that. Okay. My dad passed on my birthday. I don't think I'm by you, Jeremy. Okay. Now, where is that one? Okay. Christina, I'm not sure if you have sent me a request, hon. I sent you one, but it doesn't look like it's going through. Okay, where is this here? All right. We might just have to go back to doing the old-fashioned way for right now. Christina, Are you even still there, love? If you can just put in a comment just to let me know that you are still even on the chat, because we might be going to somebody who is not watching now. All right. Oh, Christina was unable to join. Okay, so I apologize, Christina. Hon, if you can even just type in the comments and we'll just go back to the old way for you. If you can tell me, hon, if you had the dad energy that would have had the heart attack or the heart failure, because there's a fathering energy coming in, but this guy would have definitely had issues in the chest or issues around the heart, because this would, but I think it could be still the one connecting to the one with the lobster fishing as well. Okay. No, I don't think I'm by you, Jess, because that one would be too blunt and your son would be too specific. So I'll try to get to you after. Okay, so let me jump back. Okay, I don't see Christina on there. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to just jump on to the next thing. I'll try to come back to you again, Christina. Okay, I'm going to try with you guys, Sam, that one more time. And then I apologize and I'll scrap, and then we're going to go to somebody completely different. Okay.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. I cannot budge on this one. There is a guy who keeps coming in like a dad energy as soon as I come back to the two of you. Shows me very sick and through the chest area again, and he does this, which means sick all over the body, because I think I'm crossing patterns, but there's a guy like a dad connecting to one of you, and I'm trying to figure out where he's linking in. Sam, are you linked to the military, or your side of the family is the military side?
Not military, no.
I don't think I'm by you guys then. Okay, sorry. And 65 others for you. Okay, no, it's not by you. Son died from a heart attack. Lost my dad in May. Okay. I'm gonna come back. Like I said, I apologize, but it seems like, forgive me guys, because it seems like I'm not connecting with you tonight for some reason.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get you to disconnect the camera and hopefully that'll set things, but stay on because I'll try to come back to you after, okay?
Okay. Yeah,
perfect.
thanks a lot.
Sorry about that, guys. Thank you.
No, we appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So we're going to start, and new family members, everybody done? Okay. Now we're going to come back in. Okay. I'm still convinced there was somebody with that one. I apologize, guys. Part of the problem with when you do readings is the spirits that come through, they actually just keep talking to you. That's where part of the problem is. And some of the times during a reading, people aren't quite placing it, or it might not be somebody that they're necessarily thinking about. Nora's dad was a lobster fisherman and was in the military. Okay, where is Nora then? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find Nora. I apologize, but I think I thought this was going to be easier. But girl, this is more work than Facebook has been. I'll tell you that much. All right, Nora, if you were there, can you please put a comment in so that I know to add you, because I'm going to try connect to you. Okay. All right. Nora. Okay, I'm looking for a Nora, but I don't see one. Nora, if you are here, hun, if you don't mind putting, I'm Nora. Okay. Oh, I would never have guessed by that name. Okay, I'm going to send you a request. Okay. Now, it is telling me that some people aren't able to join because they have older versions of Instagram, guys. So if you are unable to send a request or it's not going through, just double check that it's not for that reason, okay? Okay, I'm still trying to find you on my little list here. Where are you now? Okay. Now, can I add her? Oh, go live with. Oh, for God's sakes. I can just do it from the comments. Sorry. I think I figured it out. A much easier way to do this. Oh, there you are. Hello. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes.
Okay, I think I figured it out, guys. Like I say, I apologize. Perfect. Okay, so Nora, I'm going to jump in, hun, because I'm going to go. It's a fathering energy coming in now. When somebody, again, that's father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. This guy would have been sick all over the body before he passes, because he shows me weak throughout the whole system. But he's telling me that the heart's not working properly either, or that something's wrong with the heart as well. Because he keeps coming through and he's telling me, no, because this one, again, Nora, hun, are you one of 4 kids, or it's you and 4 others?
No.
Because I've got to go. It's the military and the lobster, because I'm still trying to figure those 2 out. Okay.
4 boys, but.
Oh, I want to come back. Give me 1 second here, hon. Okay, Nora, dad. Oh, no, this is him. This is the same guy. This is the one. No, I'm sorry, because your dad does this for me, which means the whole system's starting to shut down, or the whole system's weak before he passes. And he starts tapping you on the head, which means you helped look after him, or you were one of the ones that cared after him while he was sick. Because he's telling me there was actually 2 of you that kept an eye on him, but you're one of the primary ones, or you were one of the main ones that watched over him. Now, it's interesting because he shows me his health starts going down, starts coming back up, then he drops and he's gone, because it's almost like he's acting like he's feeling better, then he drops. But he shows me it's kind of like a 2-month window from where he plateaus, then it's almost like 2 months and I'm gone. Because he shows me it's a very quick drop in the energy that comes through. And the thing I like with your dad, though, I go, once he gets to know you, he's a very personal guy, because I go, oh, he'll chat with you, no problem. Like, he starts coming through and chatting. Now, I'm going to jump across, because there's a mom energy coming in as well. Very strong mothering pattern. Again, if somebody's mom, that's mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. Also very sick before she passes, though. But she keeps holding on to the stomach, which means it would have been issues in the stomach, or something was going on around the stomach area before she passed. No, we're by her. No, this is her dad, because I'm sorry. Your dad was the stubborn ass, and he digs in his heels. And when he wants to talk about something or deal with something, I go, you're going to listen because dad's talking. Like, he's very set. Is there like a mother-in-law then, or something connected across on that would have had like a stomach cancer or a stomach sickness? Because it's definitely the bowels weren't working, or there's problem coming in through the intestines.
Well, we weren't sure.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. I'll come back through, though. But you had the mom, though, that was very sick before she passed then? Or is that the mother-in-law?
No, Mom.
No. Go through. But this one would have been a quick death, because she shows me she dropped a lot quicker. Because when I asked the mom, she's telling me she didn't get to say goodbye properly, or she didn't wrap things up with everybody the way she wanted to. Because it's almost like hers is a quick drop when she goes down. But it's almost like, I know this sounds weird, if she was sick, she didn't tell people she was sick, or she was hiding that she was sick. Because it's almost like I go, I don't want anybody to worry about me or be concerned. But it's almost like we find out after the fact, or we realize after the fact how sick she actually was, but she was totally like acted normal. Because it's almost like people are surprised when she passes, and then, excuse my language, I'm gonna go like, holy shit, how did you act normal when you were sick like that? Because the way she goes through. And I love her because she's very family focused. It's like, got to look after everyone in the family. Because she goes, oh no, I wouldn't stress them. They don't need to worry about me, because she's very sad. Because she tells me that you were with her, but you did not look after her the way you looked after your dad. Because it's completely different. Because she goes, oh, you and I will just chat. We talk to each other kind of thing. But it's not the same energy like you're saying goodbye like you did with your dad.
I could not see her.
Because she does this, no, because she's doing this for me. Not meaning that you were sitting by the bedside, but meaning that she goes, you and her would just chat like normal. Because she goes, we can chat kind of thing like that. No. Because she was on good terms with her mom before she passed, which would have been a big deal for the mom if she didn't feel that she was on good terms with the kids. No. And hun, are you one of 4 children as well then?
No.
We got to come back through. Mm-hmm. No, this is them. I'm perfect. Okay, now I'm getting connecting. Okay, there's mom. Okay, go back through. Oh, no. Go through. There you go. That's what we want. Okay, dad's fine. He's going to help mom. Okay. I like your dad because, like I said, he just comes in straight away and he's like, I've got to talk to everybody. I'll just connect kind of thing. So I go, your dad was very good at sort of handling problems when they came up, but he's not very good at dealing with emotional stuff. Because I go, like, your dad will step in and he goes, he'll look after it. But it's almost like he doesn't want to bug or burden anybody either. But I'm going to come back to your mom because your mom tells me that you and her were on good terms before she passed. Because she says you and her are good because she does this for me. But it's almost for her, I know this sounds really weird. She either told people not to say she was sick, or people knew she was sick but didn't tell you she was sick. Because there's almost something with it, like I go, somebody knows mom's sick because they're aware of it. It's almost just like we sort of downplay it or don't tell you about it. Because she's very blunt about that. Because the way that I look at it, I like your mom, but it's almost like I go, mom wouldn't have wanted to stress anybody, or mom wouldn't have wanted to worry anybody about being sick kind of thing. Because when I talk to your mom, I go, oh, she'll just chat with me on the phone, or I will just sit down and have a cup of tea. Because like your mom and I just sort of chit chat with each other, but you can definitely see, and I know it sounds weird, what's the thing you couldn't be around your mom like the last 2 years, or you couldn't physically be with her as much as you wanted like the last 2 years? Because she shows me this kind of a gap, but she goes, not a big deal. Tell her not to worry about it. I'm not upset. Because it's almost like for her, she's not concerned about it because she says you've been worried about it. And she says you don't have to be concerned because she goes, we're good. You kept an eye on me. You always made sure I was fine. It's just like I say, when I talk to her, I go, no, she just acts like business like usual. Nothing worries her. Everything's fine kind of thing. So I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, love, but she wants you to know you wouldn't have known because she didn't want you to know. It's almost kind of like she's downplaying it because she goes, if I had wanted to tell you, I know you would have worried because you would have come straight to me and tried to look after me, and you would have put your life on hold, and you can't do that because you were going through your own stuff. Like, I love your mom, but I go, forgive my language, I go, like, you don't fuck around with your mom. When your mom goes, I'm fine, like I go, oh, mom's super independent, mom's good. Like, mom's fine. So I go, just to let you know, they have passed home safely, and they are watching over you as well, okay? No, they're good. They're thumbs up. And all right, perfect. Well, thank you for jumping in, Hunter. I'm going to get you to close your screen down again and then come back. And then I will jump into the next people, okay? Yeah. Did you guys lose the guy in the car crash as well, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you're still with me, eh? I haven't lost you yet, okay? Because there's a younger gentleman coming in. When somebody comes on the younger level, that son or somebody almost like a son too, because I got to go, it's a younger energy coming in, because this would have been an impact or a crash as well.
Actually, my brother's best friend died in a car crash.
Okay. Oh, the brother as well, though. No. Go through, because we got to bring them in. Because this guy would have only been about 17, 18 years old when he passed, because this is quite a young crash.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, it's definitely him. He's just coming in because he wants to greet, because he's piggybacking. If you can you just let the others know that he made it home safely? Because he's just jumping in. It's almost like he's coming in to let you guys know that he just wants to let everybody know it's okay. Because he says you're still linked to people. But that's the crash where 3 of them passed, or there was 3 of them in the crash together, correct?
That's another thing. That would be just,
Where's the other crash and then had the 3 in there?
I've lost so many people that were, oh God, oh no, a guy?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's a crash that would have 3, or what we call as a triple pattern, which means 3 are attached to the crash or 3 are coming in the crash. So it would have been 3 die in the same crash, or 3 are linked together in the same crash.
The only one I can think of that is just my nephew.
Oh, that's him. That's him. Sorry. Sorry. I got very excited there for you. Sorry, that would make sense why he's coming on a younger level where we'd put a son or somebody almost like a son, because he would be a lower pattern. But there's 3 connecting or 3 passing in the crash.
There's 17 that died in the car crash.
Were there 3 of them that were very close with you, though? Because it's almost like I want to go 3 were affected in the crash, or there's like 3 that your family were connecting to.
My family connecting to, but I didn't know them. So that's.
Oh, no, it wouldn't make a difference if they know that you have a link where they can jump in. Because it's almost like I want to go 3, like, it's almost like when the crash happens, because it would be a bus or it's a bigger pattern. Because I almost want to go, it's like, no, 3 in the crash would know the family or be directly linked, because somebody in your family lost 3 people in a crash at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like they're coming in together. They'll piggyback even if they didn't directly know you, just as a way to let the other people know that they made it home safely. It's like they'll go through you because they know you can tell the other people they came in. If that's their only way to get through, then they will piggyback on your reading, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's definitely a 3 pattern. Yes, okay, that's the one that we'll go from. And then there's a female that died in a head-on collision by herself, though. Okay. I'm going to go back. There's a lot of them tied together. I'm sorry, you got a lot picking in, and I think we're tapping into accidents now. But I think those were the ones for your group. So just keep track of the 3 for me. And then I'm going to jump back to somebody else, because I think we're going now to somebody who lost their daughter, okay? All right, perfect. Well, it was lovely to chat with you, hon.
Yeah.
Okay, take care. Bye now.
Bye.
Okay, and yeah, so you just shut down your app, and then I think it'll, if you reopen, it'll do it for you. Okay, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Sorry. All right. So I hope you guys are listening, because like I said, if they cannot validate some of them, I do want to, lost my friend in a motorbike accident. I don't think that was you, my love. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, so what you can do, guys, because I found out I can add you from the chat list. So if you do have a thing, or you want to go in, just put in, make a comment, and then I can pick from the comments again. I feel like I'm gonna pick you. So I'm going with Stacy and Scott. Okay. I'm gonna click on you and go live. Okay. And just give it a few seconds to click in here. All right, so I clicked on Stacy and Scott, if you were still there. Oh, are we getting added? Are they coming in? Oh, hello.
Hey.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to jump to you. Oh, actually, I've got a couple waiting for you, sweetheart. So we're going to go with the couple. Because, forgive me, and you're fine if I tap on anyone that I need to tap on, right?
Sure, yes.
Because you got a suicide coming in as well already. So we got people already locking in. Okay. No, take your time. Yes, take your time. We'll go step one at a time. Okay. There's a younger gentleman coming on an equal level for you, though. When somebody's equal level, that's brother, cousin, friend, partner linked across. This would have been a quick death, because this is a suicide. I'm sorry. There's a gentleman linking to your family, honey. This guy would have shot himself, or he would have completed a suicide with a gunshot. But he's waving at you like he knows you, or he's linked to your family, because he says he's going to make sure that he greets you.
I have a cousin who committed suicide.
Okay, and he was the gunshot, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then there's another one, though. There's a female coming in as well, though, because there's a lady on an equal level. When somebody's equal level, that's brother, cousin, friend, or sister, cousin, friend, linked across as well, though. Because there's another younger lady. She would have choked to death, or hers is an asphyxiation. Oh, you've got 2 suicides. Sorry, honey. I've got the gunshot. Who's the one that would have died from the overdose or the choking? Because there's a female coming in that would have been on a drug overdose, or she would have had like stuff in her system to make her choke.
I work with mental health clients.
Oh,
and I
no,
had
sorry.
a
That might make
former
sense. Sorry,
client.
they were close to you. They were connected. Were you linked to, without divulging any information, you can just say yes or no. Do you
Right.
understand the younger female that would have choked or asphyxiated to death?
Yes.
Because she waves like you know her family, or you can pass a message on to the family. I'm
Yes.
sorry, hers still feels more recent though, or it still feels like there's a lot of up and down in the family. Because it's almost like I go, oh, we can pass on the message, but I don't want to disrupt them, kind of thing like that. If you ever get a chance, do let them know she came through. But I do want to jump back to your cousin, okay? Because when I go back to his side, he does this for me, which means, how do I word this? His is going to be a little blunt, but I'm just going to go with it and I'm going to give it to you. But when he comes in, he does a click, click, which means quick passing. But it's almost like there's still a lot of blame in the family, or people are still kind of like, I should have known something was coming, kind of thing like that. But the way he shows it to me, it's almost like his death is out of the blue, or we're not expecting it. Because it's almost like, oh, he's got up and downs, but he seems to be doing better. Like he's on the mend, kind of thing like that. Like we're not as worried as much about him. And I'm sorry, hon, but he's a little bit fidgety, and I apologize when I say this. He either had drug addictions at one point too, or there's addictions in your family as well.
There's lots of addictions in my family,
Because
unfortunately.
he brings it in, because it's almost like I go, oh, partly there's addiction with it, kind of thing like that, because it's sort of a back and a forth. Now, no, I'm not here to judge and I'm not here to pick. No, but it also doesn't help that she's the in-between for the whole family. I'm not trying to be mean, hon, but you got a dark blue, love, which means you tend to be the one that is the sort of, how do I word this? You're kind of like the peacekeeper in the family, and you're trying to hold everything together for everybody else, and then it overwhelms your system. And it's not in a bad way. It's just I go, he's coming in. But the way he's coming in, it's almost like it's still hesitant, because I go, we talk about him and we bring him up, but we don't want to talk about the hardships of his life, because then it triggers people and then people get upset. Like it's almost like there's a back and a forth, but you can definitely see that you've done a lot of healing around it, because you talk to him no problem. But the thing is for you, and I apologize, because I know you say you work with mental health as well, but you've had a lot of suicides around you, my love. Like, I don't know if it's a lot of the people you've worked with or being connected to through work, but you've got a lot of suicide patterns connecting in. And I'm sorry, but there's a murder as well, though. Because I got to go, there's another one coming through, because you got a murder linked into your family too, though.
A couple.
Yeah. No, I'm
not
sorry,
crazy, honestly.
Pardon?
I'm not crazy, honestly.
No. I believe you. But like I said, it's just with you, and I know it sounds weird, but we always pay attention how they jump in. If everybody's just filtering in, it means that you have a very open intuition as well, and you're open to getting messages from the dead, or you're not worried about getting messages from them. Because there is a female that was murdered coming in, because I got to go, there's a lady on a more equal level. When somebody's equal level, that sister, cousin, friend linked across, there's a guy that died too. And forgive me, hon, because this sounds a little graphic. Who's the guy that was stabbed to death? This is stabbed, or I'm shot multiple times, because I want to go like 4. I've got to either hit 4 times, or I'm as 4 hits on the body to kill me.
I can't think of anybody. Somebody that's in my family or a friend?
It'd be in the family or connecting to the family. Yeah, this would be somebody that knows you that was a murder pattern.
I mean, I don't know of anybody that was murdered in my family, but I do unfortunately have a couple cousins who have committed murder.
That did commit the murders. Oh, okay, sorry. No, that's fine. I know it sounds weird, but technically with murders, they're weird ones, because it's almost like they'll be piggybacking in and out as well. How do I word this? No, because it's a tricky one, because he's kind of gone to private stuff.
I have a cousin who murdered his wife.
Oh, that's her. That's the one. That's why she would be coming in.
And there was a shooting.
Oh, that's the one. That's the lady that's trying to get in, because I got to bring her in. And I apologize. I know this sounds graphic, but she would technically be connected to the family. Even she's a wife. She would still be linked in. There was either an assault or attack that happened as well before the actual murder happened. Because it's almost like she shows me this trauma patterns already. And then it's almost like she's being choked, or she's being like, can't breathe properly before she's killed. Because it's almost like, I want to go, hers is quite an extreme one. I know it sounds really weird, even though you're not directly linked to her. She would be jumping in to let you guys know that she's made it home safely, just because it caused a lot of disruption in your family to know that that had happened. So it would just be their way, and the gentleman that died as well, it would just be their way to let you know that they made it home safely, so that you can pass it on in the family. Because how do I I word this? There is on your cousin's side, the one who completed the murder with the wife, there is a lot of, we just don't speak about it. We just don't bring it up. It's almost like a kind of thing. And it's just her way to let you guys know she made it home safely, because it's almost like it's a trauma on the whole family, even though he's the one that did it. And it would just be her way to let you know she's at peace and she's on the other side safely, okay? No, so they're good. All right, perfect. So that is yours, my love. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. And if you can just shut your screen again, and then it should pop me back up.
Sure.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. And I'm going to go back to the comments. All right. Okay, okay, so I have to come back. Okay, so there is a Just Done It. I believe it is. Okay, go live with Just Done It. Perfect. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Okay. And we should be getting a Just Done It connecting in. Okay, we're just gonna wait for this one to click on. Hi, buddy. Sorry. Oh, hi, buddy. Jack's sitting next to me. You haven't seen him tonight because he didn't come on the screen because he's been sleeping next to me, so he should be here soon. Okay, so I sent you a request, Jess. I don't know if you got that or not, my love. Okay, I'm gonna try you again, and if it doesn't connect through, then oh, what did I do? Oh, what's the comments? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not seeing her come in. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not getting it on, Jess. I don't know if it's not letting you connect, hun, or not. Oh, Just Done It is unable to join. Okay, Jess, you might have an older version of, what are we on? Oh, my stars, Instagram. You may have an older version. If you can, maybe update your version, then come back on, and then I'll see if I can get you in again after, okay? B. Kangas. I apologize if I get some of the names wrong. So it is V. Kangas. I'm going to try to get you in. Oh, you're fabulous already before we even started talking to her. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh,
hi. I'm backwards here. I have to figure.
You've got your camera reversed. Do you have it on the backside?
Okay.
Here we go. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, perfect. And what is your name?
Valerie.
Okay, perfect, Valerie. So I'm going to jump on for you, hon. You've actually got two ladies coming in for you, because I'm going to go on the female side of the family first. Very strong mom energy coming in. If somebody's on the mom side, that's mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom. Very sick.
Both my mom, my mom and my mother-in-law both.
Oh, okay. So your mother-in-law, then she was the very heavy smoker, eh? Or was that your mom smoker?
My mother-in-law was, and my mom was, but my mom had stopped. Your
mom's the one that had all the cancer, though, because this lady's coming through with the cancer pattern.
They both had cancer.
Pardon?
My mom had thyroid cancer that spread all over, and my mother-in-law had lung cancer.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's your mother-in-law then that was the one that was super gossipy when she was alive.
I think it was her family.
Because this lady's like, I'm not trying to be rude. I go, this lady knows everybody's business.
Yeah, that would be Ginger. Yeah.
Which one's which? Okay. Oh, no, that's your mother-in-law because you look like your mom. When I put you up next to your mom.
I do look like my mom.
Yeah.
I do look like my mother.
Because when I pair you guys together, I go, you look like the mom's energy. Now, it's interesting, though, because she's doing that for me. And I know you mentioned the thyroid cancer, but it's almost like we're thinking positive. Like, we're going to beat this. It's all good. It's all like, it's like totally
but it was,
fine. And
it was very quick.
Yeah,
3
I was
weeks.
just gonna say, because I was like, you can see it, because it's like, it's good, we'll take care of it, don't worry about it. And literally
that's how she was,
from 1 week to the next, I literally go, oh crap, you're sick now. And I know this sounds a little harsh, and forgive me, but the way your mom shows it to me, it's almost like we don't even want to give her treatment, or we're not even gonna worry, because it's almost like we go, you're gonna drop so quick, we're just gonna keep you comfortable, the best we can do, kind of thing like that.
Exactly.
Now,
exactly.
Are you one of two girls, honey, or there was two of you? Because your mom says one girl got to be with her, the other one didn't.
None of us got, we all kind of helped with her, but when she passed, she waited until every one of us, except for my sister-in-law,
Oh,
was
that's
with
what it would
her.
be, because it's almost like I gotta go. There was two of you that would have been hanging around, or two of that would have been right there. Then one's
My
out, and then the
sister-in-law and my stepdad were with her when she passed.
Yes, because she's very blunt, because she shows me, but she does that, which means people had told her it was okay to go already, because she does that,
Yes.
which means she drops into the coma energy, and she had been in and out for about 3 days before she died, because I go, we're in, we're out,
Yes.
taking it in rotations, we're gone through. That being said, though, your mother-in-law, she was sick for a while, though, because she draws it out for me, which means she had been
About
sick
6
for a while.
months.
She passes.
About 6 months.
Hers, though, longer, but it's just you found out about 6 months, though. Because when I look for
Yeah.
her, I'm not trying to be mean. I go, her lungs were like completely shut down when I'm talking to her. Because it's almost like she needs oxygen or she's not able to
I'm
breathe
talking
in
to
properly.
Ginger. Yes, and my husband just walked in, and it's his mother.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that would make sense then if she's bringing it through. Because she's giving him a tap, though, which means he doesn't feel like he got to say goodbye to her properly. But she's doing that, which means she feels like she wrapped up everything she wanted because she's happy.
Yes, she
I
actually
like that
lived.
through. Because your
She lived with
mother-in-law.
us for a little bit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, but the thing with her that I find interesting, though, because she lives with you, but it's almost like you didn't treat her like she was sick, or you weren't acting like she was sick, though, because it's almost like we just treat her like normal. We're just hanging out with her, sitting at the table kind of thing.
She was in the hospital when she died, but she had like the day before she died, she had made it where she was going to get better, and she was going to pull through that. And
but it's not with that. It's like she's tapping you, which means when we were in the house with you when she was there, it's like business like usual. Like, you're not allowed to treat me like I'm sick. We got to talk to me like normal. We got to act like normal. Because I like her energy, and I go, she's one of those people. I go, she's a very gentle lady, but very assertive. Because I go, she doesn't.
My mother-in-law or my mom?
Your mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law.
Yes.
Because your mother-in-law, I go, your mom will tell me if she needs to tell me something. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
mom wants to say something, mom's going to straight up.
I'm very
tell
much
me.
like her. Yes.
Yeah, and I love your mom, though, because she's one of my people. Because I go, she doesn't mind swearing. Because if your mom swears, she goes, it's fine. Just go ahead and say it if you need to say it. Like,
We swear. My mother never did, but we swear.
Oh, it's funny, though, because she's telling me it's okay to do it. And I know it sounds weird, which means you guys must have sworn around her. And then it's sort of like she's like, well, I can't do anything about it. You might as well just swear.
Exactly.
Because she's making a point to tell me if I swear. She goes, it's okay. Let him.
Yep.
You're fine if you do. But the thing I love with your mom, though, is if you do, though, no, because it's almost like she gives up. She's like, ugh, I'm not going to tell them to stop swearing. They're just going to do it anyway. And it's almost like you guys swear just to upset her because you think it's funny. Because it's like, and she picks, she's got the choice words, and I cannot say them because we're live.
Yes.
I've got to put this after.
Now, what about, you've got the two ladies there. Did my niece come through at all?
Okay.
She died of an overdose.
Okay, I've got to bring her in, though. Let's come through. Ooh, very interesting. She's fine, but let's bring it through. I'm going to say some stuff because there's still some unresolved things in the family around your niece. Okay, so I do want to bring that through. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to criticize. The one thing I want to express to you, and this is for everybody also listening as well, anybody that would have like an overdose, suicide, anything like that, they wouldn't be judged. It's almost like they come back in and act the way that they did when they were alive, so that you recognize them. Because if they came back peaceful like they were, you'd go, that's not them. Because with your niece, I love her, but my God, she is stubborn as hell and does not listen. Because as soon as I try to talk to her, she acts like I'm judging her or I'm criticizing her. Because it's like she shuts right down. And the problem is she goes, I got clean and then I changed my mind. Like, because she did. Because she definitely shows me, she goes, I tried and I just couldn't do it. But she's got alcohol issues as well, my love, because there's a lot of drinking patterns with her too. Or she was around a lot of people that drank, because she shows me her mom had issues.
She might have been around it, but I don't think she was a drinker.
Because what was the thing? Her mom had issues with the being around the drinking then, or the drugs as well? Because it's almost like I go, it's the drinking and the drugs when we worry about her.
There's drinking problems in my family, yes.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Because it's like, but when I bring up your niece, though, it's interesting because how do I word this? She's doing this for me, which means it was 2 different drugs in her system when she overdosed, or there's 2 different patterns connecting, because it's almost like I go, I'm crossing things over each other, which is the reason why she passes, because it's almost like, and I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but it's definitely like I'm choking or I'm like suffocating, like it's a choking.
It was in her sleep.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense because the way she shows it to me. But it's interesting though, because, and I hate, like, and forgive me, I'm not trying to sound judgy, but I've done this before. I've been on these drugs before. I've used, like, because to her, she wasn't worried about it. It's almost like, I'm good. But
Oh,
that
yeah.
being
She was
said,
in contact with people the night before and
mm,
making plans for
yeah,
down the
because you can
line.
see she definitely was not planning a suicide.
No,
Like this
no.
is like a crap situation kind of thing when it happens. But when I look at her though, and I go, let's talk about your drug problems. It's almost like she said she had drug issues to appease everybody else. But she's like, I'm just having fun. I don't know what they're all going on about, but mom's complaining, so I'll just say I have drug problems. Like, because she goes to rehab, but it's almost like I'm trying to force her or make her go against her will.
I think she had to go because she had lost her son.
Oh, okay,
They
that
took her
makes sense.
son
That makes
away.
sense. Because that makes sense. Because it's like the way she shows it to me. It's like I'll go because I have to, and I'll admit I'll
Yes.
have a problem because people are telling me I have to say I have it. But in her mind, I'm not trying to be rude. She did not see an issue with the drug problems, like or the drug use. For her, it's just sort of like I'm having fun. I don't know what people are going on about. And the problem is for her, I go, wow, she dated a lot of assholes. Oh, sorry, Jackie, my cat's
She
hitting
did.
the iPad.
She
Because I
did.
go, there are two guys that the family did not like, or two guys that I'm like, oh, you kept her in the drugs, or you keep her going with the drugs. Because it's like
Yes.
these guys are doing the drugs with her, or they're sharing it with
Yes.
her, kind of thing. Because they're very
Yes.
sad. She's giving a heart tap, which means she is at peace. She just
She
wants
died
to
on
let
my
you know.
birthday.
Oh, okay. Because she's giving a kiss though, which means
Okay.
she wants to let you know she's with your mom and she's safe. Okay, because she wants to let you know
Okay.
she's happy.
Oh, good.
I love your mother-in-law though, because she gives her a kiss too. Because your mother-in-law go, oh, she's the type that would just look after anybody. She just wants to
She
try to
would.
take care of everybody.
She
Because I
would.
go, oh, she's watching her too. But if you can, please let the other side know that your niece made it home safely and she's happy now, okay? Because I'm
Okay.
not trying to be mean, but she had a lot of depression patterns. And I
Yes.
don't know if it was diagnosed or not, but she definitely would have had a bipolar or manic depression because I go, her
Absolutely.
moods were out of balance, like extreme up, extreme down. Like, so just when I look at it, I go, she's okay now, but it's just her way to let you know that there's still stuff in the family she's aware of, but she
Okay.
wants to let everybody know she's okay, all right?
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you for coming on, hon. So you're
Thank
just going
you.
to shut your app and then open it back up, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Good night. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. Perfect. I think we are good. Okay, guys, I think we are getting the swing of it now. Okay, my Instagram froze, but I'm back. Okay. Now, who was I trying to get on earlier? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, just done it. I'm here. I think I was with you, honey. I'm gonna try request you again. If I can get you back. All right. Okay, and thank you for the comments, guys. That's actually making my life. Oh, hello. Hi there. Can you see me?
Hi.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
I can.
Okay, perfect, hun. And
I can, yes.
okay, perfect. Sorry, it's you're freezing a tiny bit. As long as you can hear me, we're good. All right, perfect. And what is your name?
I can hear you perfect.
Perfect. And what is your name, love?
My name's Jessica.
Okay, nice to meet you, Jessica. So I'm gonna jump in for you. There's a gentleman who died in a car crash, sweetie, because there's a guy coming straight in for you that wants to make sure he gets to greet you, because it's coming on a lower level. When somebody's lower level, this is a child or somebody like a child to you. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
My son passed away of a heart attack at home.
No, this would be a car crash. This is an impact or a crash coming in, but on a lower level. No. This is either connected to the son or it was friends with the son, because this is definitely... No, because their son wouldn't want to upset anybody. I don't think I'm by your son yet, my love, because he's the type of person, he's super sweet and he doesn't want to upset you because he says you're worrying about him, because he's coming through. No, that's the heart failure. No, that's definitely not the guy I'm talking to. Who's the younger guy? And I'm sorry, but your son was the hockey player, correct?
No, his brother was a hockey player, though.
And his brother's still with us, correct? His brother's still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay, do you know if your other son lost a friend in a car accident? Because this guy would be connected to the hockey player, or he's linking to the one with the hockey?
He was in a car accident
No, this would...
a couple weeks before he passed away.
Your son. No, I don't. Not unless he had the head trauma, because it would have been trauma to the head or issues with the head.
He did have a severe concussion. They
Oh, it
told
might be
him
him.
from
Sorry.
the car accident.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I might be mixing him up then. I still think there's another guy that would have died in a crash, though. No. Go back to the son, and we'll talk about the heart failure. No, that's a car crash. That's not a heart failure. I'm not by her son just yet. No, honey, he got her in. He'll chat with her. It's fine. Leave him. It's fine. No, your son's the one with the super, super funny sense of humor. Because as soon as I come in, he starts trying to joke with you. Because it means you and him had a very good bond with each other. Because he knows he can chat with you about anything. It's interesting, though. Because it's almost like, I know this sounds really weird because I know you're addressing the heart attack, but it's almost like either nothing was wrong with his heart or we're not expecting the heart at all. Because it's almost like even the doctors are surprised by this. Because it's like, to me,
exactly. Exactly.
Because he shows me like no indicator or there's like no sort of heads up that this is coming in. Because it's almost like I'd go, holy crap, you're such a healthy kid. Where did this come from, kind of thing. But it's interesting. Now, I'm sorry, when he had the accident, though, he flipped the car or he did roll the car?
Yes, they rolled
okay.
probably
no,
4 or 5 times. Yeah.
No, that's him. That's definitely the right one then. Because I want to go because he's linking in with the crash to try to come through. How do I word this? No, because she's still really angry about your death. Yeah. Maybe you can. Yeah, you can. No. Leave, honey. We're not in a rush. We will do what we need to do. I promise. You're good. Piggyback him in. And there. Now you're good. Okay. You say whatever you want to say to your mom. And if we need to filter, we will filter. But don't worry about it, okay? I'm sorry, but he's like the nicest guy because he worries about upsetting everybody. And he's like, and I know it sounds rude, but my God, he would not have had a mean thing to say about anybody when he was alive. And I go, oh, I can go to him if I need help. And he's the first guy there to give me a hand, kind of thing like that. Now, I know this sounds weird, hon. Were there 3 of them in the crash that happened or 3 linked to that crash?
There was 2.
There should be another guy.
Unless there was somebody else that I'm not aware of.
No, because we should have had, I still think there's another crash. Can you do me a favor and check with your other son after if he lost a friend in a car accident? Because I feel like this guy would have been thrown or tossed at the accident because it shows me it's almost like I'm getting thrown through.
Okay.
He was a hockey player. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm coming right back to you.
Sure.
Our son passed in a dirt bike accident. He was a hockey player. I might be crossing over, so I might have to come back to you then Dawn after, but I'm just going to finish here first. No, start with I'm staying with, no, stop. I love it, but too many people are talking. Everybody stop. There. Now go back there and talk to your mom. I know, and that's a hard one because it's a recent loss for you. How do I word it? Like, I'm just going to say it, hon, and again, please forgive me if anything comes up that's private, but it's a tricky one because on one hand, we go, it's a hard loss for you, but it is also the opportunity, if somebody else sees it that has lost a child, that it can sort of give them a bit of closure too. Because when he comes in, he gives you a hug, which means you and him are on good terms. But are you okay if I do say some private stuff? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
It's not bad. It's just he wants to be sure because he doesn't want to sort of, because he says you don't like being on the spot. You didn't like when he would embarrass you or act up because he goes, I don't want to over sort of do it. He keeps tapping you on the side of the head. Please stop thinking that you should have done more or you could have done more as a mom because he says you keep second guessing yourself now that you weren't doing enough for him or you didn't help him enough. And he gives me a dark blue, which means he had a very happy life because for him, I go, he was good. And the weird thing is, and this is going to sound, and I go, shit, like, oops, sorry, forgive my language. It's almost like we go, wow, that was so lucky you survived that car crash. You must have had an angel with you that day. Like, because it's almost like for him, it's like, it's my eye opener. This is my new start in life. It's my new lease on life. Look how close I came to death. And then I pass. Like, so it's not that that's good or bad, but it means people would have actually discussed that. They would have actually been like, so lucky to be alive kind of thing like that. Like, because he's very, very set with it. And the thing with him that I find weird, though, he was an oddly optimistic person. Because he goes, well, things happen. Like, because he tries to look for sort of the positive. But it's very interesting because you can see... Sorry, go ahead.
He does. He was such a wonderful person. Positive about everything.
Yes, because you can see, but the way he does it, though, it's almost like he's tapping you. Like he goes, it's okay. You focus on mom tonight. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You help mom if you need to help mom, kind of thing. And I'm going to be blunt when I say this, love, but you are in a bit of a depression pattern lately. And what worries us is you're trying to almost push yourself through it for everybody else's benefit to help them. And it's not that that's a bad thing. It's just he's aware of it. But it's their way to let you know that they are there watching over you. And I know it sounds really weird, but you don't, how do I word it? You're asking for messages that you want for yourself, but you're almost like, please let your brother know you're okay. Let your dad know you're okay. Like, it's almost like you're trying to brush aside your feelings as well, kind of thing. So it's kind of the way that I go, he's aware of it, but I know it sounds weird. The way he's stepping in and pulling back, it also means that you haven't been getting as many signs or messages from him as you want. It's his way to let me know he's kind of holding back or stalling so that he doesn't upset you.
I would love to hear from him.
Oh, he will. Trust me. He's fine.
It would mean so much.
Oh, no, trust me. I promise he'll bring you messages, hon. But we normally tell people, and this is, again, general rule of thumb for everybody. I normally say, like, if you don't get anything for, like, 6 months to a year after, like, big messages or whatever, don't worry about it. That's the normal adjustment period because we go, we're adjusting on this side, processing the death that's happened. They're getting used to stuff, going through their life review, learning how to bring us back messages. Because there's no doubt in my mind he'll come through. But you can definitely see when he was alive, he almost had this, like, very protective, like, streak for you where it's like, I have to look after you. I have to protect you. And it's almost like I go, oh, if he was still alive, he would feel guilty that he's made everybody so sad. Because it's just his personality. It's just like the way that he was. And I go, I love his energy, but the good thing is if he's coming through, even if he's hesitant, really, really good sign, honey, because it means he passed home safely and he's at peace as well. Now, he does this for me. There would have been a grandfather energy waiting for him. There was an older gentleman, like a granddad, that was waiting because he shows me he's with the granddad or that he passed with the granddad energy, okay?
Okay.
No, it's the older guy, just to let her know that he's okay. I'm sorry. I know this is really weird, and I hope I understand it. Did he have a thing about just eating hot dogs, but he wouldn't eat them with the bun, or there's something about, like, I'll eat the hot dog separate from the bun?
Yeah.
Okay, because it just literally shows me like I've got a hot dog, but I take the hot dog off and I push the bun to the side because I don't want the bun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was weird like that.
Yeah, he's very, like, it's not bad. It's just he's very picky. But it's almost like you'll get annoyed with him for not eating his food, and then he goes, well, you eat it then. Then he'll pass it on to you. But then he wants you to take the bun, then he wants your sausage, because then he wants you to share that way. The thing that I like with him, though, when he does that, I know it sounds weird, it means he would have had the picky eating habits, but you would have catered to him from when he was a child, that he could have eaten what he wanted, and if he doesn't like it, you'll eat it for him, or he doesn't have to finish it, because he's like, I don't have to eat things if I don't want, and she doesn't make me, because he starts laughing about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's good as long as he's at peace. Okay. Sorry, hon, was he meant to graduate or you keep looking at his grad photo? Because he keeps showing me you're looking at the grad picture all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, just so...
He was supposed to graduate in June.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for your loss, my love. Just so that you're aware, because he shows me, but it's almost like you're looking at a picture that should have been like a grad photo or like a grad picture, and he just wants to let you know that he's there with you, watching you while you go through it, okay? Mm-hmm. But he's doing that for me too, which means they're doing an honoring for him at the ceremony, or they did an honoring for him at a grad.
They might be. They haven't had it yet.
Okay, because he shows me like a cross pattern, which means he's going to be honored somewhere else, not directly linked to the family. And he just wants to let you know he's aware of that. And he just wants to let you know that he's watching over what's happening on this side, okay? Oh, honey, that worries me.
Okay.
Yeah. Honey, there are certain deaths that we call are your soul changers, which means you never actually get over them in your life. You just sort of come to bear them. You sort of just kind of accept the fact that they've happened, but you're not okay with the fact that they've happened. You have one of those passings, my love, where I go, you are going to miss him till the day you pass. So I'm not trying to be mean. Please don't do this thing to yourself where you're like, I've got to heal and get over it for everybody else, because we go, that's a lot of pressure for you to put on you. And this one was a big loss for you. And I'm not trying to be rude. You basically went into the fix-it role for everybody else. So you haven't actually even accepted that he's gone yet because you're still waiting for him to come home. So it's not bad, my love. It's just yours is a tricky one. And like I said, I apologize if anything was a little private that we did bring up, but yours, and I'm not surprised he would let you do it, because he would be the type that would want to help other people that needed help. So I go, oh, of course he would use his reading to help somebody else who maybe lost a child that would need to hear it. Because I go, it's just his personality. And I'm sorry, but he had this big love for life, though. Like seriously, when he comes in, like big energy on that one. Because I go, he had plans and stuff he wanted to do, but it's almost like he goes, I'll get to it. I'll take a year off. I'll get myself there. Like, because he didn't seem too pressed or too panicked about it. In a good way, it means he was at peace with his life before he passed. So he didn't die with any regrets or any issues with that, okay? Yeah, that's good there. Yeah, perfect, as long as you know. No, he's good. And he's giving you a kiss because he says you're upset you didn't kiss him the last day. You didn't kiss him properly. And he's giving you a kiss and he goes, tell her I love her, tell her I love her, it's fine. But I'm sorry, hon, you kissed him after he passed, though, because he says you did give him a kiss, but it was after.
I did.
Okay.
When we said goodbye to him in the hospital.
Okay, he just wants to let you know that he felt the kiss, okay? Just so that you're aware. Okay. No, he's good. He's giving you heart taps, my love, which means he just wanted to let you know that he's home safe, okay? You're welcome, sweetie. Thanks for coming on tonight. So, and I'll just get you to shut down your app and then just open it back up for me, okay? Perfect. Thank you so much, hon.
Sure.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And I apologize, guys. We went a little longer with that one, but some of them, they were, we don't say they're not important, but it's some of the messages they need to get them across in a different way. So they do take a bit of time. And in this case, there's multiple people on here tonight that are dealing with the losses of children from what I'm seeing. So it's their way to try help as many people as possible by using one. So let's see, we're coming up on 8:20. So I'm going to just jump on with a couple more here. And then we are going to go into that, okay? Let me see, perfect. And Jess, if you have come back on, honey, if you can actually even read the comments, honey, because there is so much love being sent to you from everybody on here, and they're sending you big hugs and lots of love, just so that you can see the support that's also coming out for you, okay? Perfect, so let me go through, and you. Cherry Blossom Realty, I'm gonna go with you, honey. All right. And we should wait for that to click in. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Well, hi. Okay? Yes, I do. Hi. I'm a big fan of you. You have such a lovely heart.
Oh, thank you, hon. Perfect. And what is your name, love?
Coco.
Oh,
my
Coco.
real name is Ayako. Yeah,
okay,
hi.
Okay, lovely. So I'm going to jump right in for you, Coco. You do have a dad energy jumping in. When somebody jumps on the male side, again, that's father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. This guy would have been very sick before he passed, though, because he starts coughing for me, which means a lot of breathing issues. Now, it's interesting, though, because he gives me the feeling like he doesn't get to be with you as long as he wants to, but he acts like a dad in the time frame that he's there, because it's almost like I go, and are you okay if I say what I need to say?
Yes, yeah.
It's almost like you bond with him more than you bond with your dad, or it's like you had a different link with him. Because I go, oh, this guy, like, he's just got a very open energy. And it's interesting because he does draw it out for me, which means, unfortunately, he was sick for a while before he passes. Because you can see it's sort of an up and down. But he taps you as well, though, which means you help look after him, too. Or you were also there keeping an eye on him when he was sick. Now, do you have the 2 children yourself as well, Coco? Because he tells me there was 2 grandkids with him, or he got to also say goodbye to the 2 grandkids.
I have 1, and I had a miscarriage 1.
Oh, okay. No, it'd be 2 with him. Where would be the 2 grandkids or the 2? Because you have the son, correct?
Yes.
And then where would be the other little girl? Because there was been a younger girl that got to say goodbye to him too.
Yeah. I miscarried her probably.
No, I don't think this is your miscarriage.
No.
This would be one that was alive. Is there like another little should be like, I guess, like a niece to you guys, or? Because he gives me the feeling like he's happy because he got around the 2 kids. I don't think it's the one with the one she would have miscarried, but no, because he's very good with children. Because as soon as I bring him in, I go, oh, he's kind of a goofball because he loves playing around with children because he's got a very happy energy. But the thing is, I go, such a nice guy, but my God, if anything needs to be done, I go, he is like, get out the way, I've got to handle it, kind of thing like that. And I'm not trying to be mean. I go, oh, your partner does exactly the same thing. They both have that same, like, gotta do it, not gonna ask for help, gonna push myself even if I don't need to. And I love your father-in-law, but I'm gonna actually call him almost like your dad, because he goes, I act like a dad, stop calling me father-in-law. It's like he acts like another father to you. Because I go, his energies were lovely. Now he does do that for me, which means people did tell him it was okay to go. They told him not to hang on anymore, because he just drops like that, which means we go into the coma energy, because he just wants to let you know that he passed home safely as well, okay? There's a grandmother energy coming in for you as well, Coco, and I apologize. I don't know if this is on your side or because I gotta go. Grandmother energy, also very sick as well. A lot of breathing issues with her before she died. And same thing, she was all, I feel like this would be on your side though, not your partner's side. Because it's
no, I think no, that would be my husband's side, I think.
I'm gonna go back through though. Where would the grandmother have, which is the grandmom energy on your side that would have had the stroke or the aneurysm?
No, that's my husband's side.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, weird. It's interesting because your husband's side acts like your side. Like they step in almost like we go, they cross over the family bloodlines, because she acts like a grandmom to you, because the way she shows it to me, she does it click, click, which means she never got to say goodbye to people properly. But I'm sorry, it's almost like she had one, doesn't die, and then has another one on top of it, because I almost want to go like this back-to-back kind of thing, the way she passes. No, go back to the dad. Oh, exactly. And I'm sorry, you must be the husband then. I think you're the one with the dad then, because they're tapping. Because I gotta go personality wise, you and your dad have the exact same traits. Because I go, you got the same colors coming across. The thing for your dad though is you can definitely see would never want to be a burden. Like he's the kind of guy as well. He's like, I'm fine, don't worry about me, it's all good. Because it's almost like we can see he's sick, but he's downplaying that he's not sick. Because it's almost like I go, I can't stand up properly, but I'll just make it, I'll chat with people sitting in my chair instead, like, because he's got this energy. And I go, such a friendly guy. But I know this sounds a little bit harsh. He looked sick when he passed, because you can see people were like, don't hang on anymore, you can go now. Like it's definitely like people were like, you can go now, please don't hang on anymore. And he just wants to let you know that he's at peace. And he did cross home, because it's interesting, him as well though, drops into the coma, kind of wakes back up a little bit, drops back in, then he's gone. Because he does this, which means he actually would have looked at you, Coco, or he actually stared at you. Then he closes his eyes and goes back to sleep again, because he goes, didn't speak, but he keeps squeezing your hand, hun, which means you guys were holding his hand as well while you were there, because he keeps squeezing onto your hand. Okay. Is he buried in a different cemetery to the rest of the family? Because it's
not same.
Because it's almost like I want to go like somebody's in the different cemetery, or we've like split the cemeteries apart.
Right next to each other.
No, because this would almost be like if I put somebody in one cemetery and then another one. No, go back, because we want to put him in there. No, because that cemetery, I know it sounds odd, on your husband's side, are there 5 people from that same family buried in the same cemetery? Because almost when I like clump almost like 5 of them together.
Yeah.
Then where would the aunt be? There's an aunt or a younger lady that would almost, it's almost like if somebody dies in another country, but they're buried in that country because they live there, they don't sort of get buried in the family plot.
Yeah, my family is from South Korea originally.
Oh, okay. Is there somebody from your family buried in Canada then, where the rest of the family plot would be then from South Korea?
No.
Because it's almost like I want to go like we've got 2 plots, or there's like 2 cemeteries. I still think it's on the husband side though. No, it's almost like if like I'm buried in America, but the rest of the family's in Canada. Like it's almost like I'd go, I'm in one cemetery here, but then the rest of the family's in another cemetery.
Do you have some family? No.
Okay. I'm gonna just say
in the States.
No. Yeah.
No, because it's definitely like, sorry, I'll just go with it. I love your dad, because I go, no, he's just chatty. He just wants to have a conversation with me because I like him. He'll talk to strangers. I go, oh, yeah, him and I are just having a chit chat, like, because he's trying to talk to me about the family, but I know it sounds weird. It means when he was alive, he would have talked about family all the time. Yeah. It's like when I sit with him, I go, he's going, oh yeah, and this one's buried in this cemetery here, and this one's over here. Like he's giving me the whole rundown of the family. If you can just double check on his side of the family, if there's another person from his end buried in a different cemetery, because it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just going, this person's buried here, we're all buried here. Because it's definitely somebody's in a separate cemetery. He's just trying to show me they're all together on that side.
Yes. I think so.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
if you can, just check. But like I said, because I like him, he is giving you both kisses down on the head, which means he wants to let you know that he's okay and that he is watching over everybody for you guys, okay? Yeah,
Thank you.
as well. No, he's good. He's giving a heart tap, my love. Perfect. Thanks for coming on, Coco.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night, hon. Take care. Bye
You
now.
too.
All right.
I don't know how can.
Oh, so you just close the app. So you actually just shut the app right down? Perfect. Oh, and so I think Coco's going there. All right. Perfect. So I think we're good. So let's see if she goes. Okay. So it's trying to, I don't know if it's trying to reconnect her or not. So as long as you can all hear me. Okay. Perfect. So I will do, let's see, we're on 8:30. So I'll just do a couple more here. And then we will call it night here. All right. Perfect. Lovely. All right. And I do ask for, oh, there we go. Okay, it's just left. Perfect. So I do ask for some of the people, like I said, and I've got to come to you. Don B. Dunn. Our son was a hockey player. He passed in an accident with a head injury. Plus, our older son lost a good friend in a car accident as well. Another accident, 3 boys passed. Okay, I'm coming to you, Eddie. So it is Don B. Dunn, because I think we had a crossover. They'll actually do that for me, and you'll even see that when we do the live talks. So I'm trying to add you in there, Don, if you get the request. So you can have that happen when people die in similar ways. Sorry, Don, I'll just jump right to you, and I'll just finish this explanation quick. So you can have similar passings where it's both accidents, and they'll sort of piggyback in because it makes it easier for me to start getting the same messages. Then we just sort of deviate it into different or separate groupings, okay? Hello? Okay, so I'm going to jump to you. Can you hear me, hon?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
All right, perfect. And it is Dawn, correct?
It is Dawn, that's right.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to come to you then, Dawn. And I'm sorry, but so we're going to go to you because there's definitely, so I'm going to jump back because there's the sun energy coming in for you, younger gentleman coming in. But, and you're fine if I say whatever I need to say as well, right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. You've lost 2 gentlemen that would have been like sons to you, or there's 2 very significant losses connected to you guys?
Yes, there's been a few in our community, and some of them very close.
Because but there's 2 that would have directly linked to your family, or 2 that like you grieve. Because if it's from another family, it's almost like you and the mom are sharing your losses together. Because it's almost like I want to go, we're not only dealing with my son, we're going through the other losses as well, kind of thing.
Yes, very correct.
No,
very
I'm with her.
correct.
You got to talk to her about it all. Okay. I'm going to jump in because you're... I'm sorry, but your son is not shy. He has no trouble coming in the room because he goes, okay, I'm going to talk. And I know this sounds really weird. Would he always walk around without a shirt on, or there's a thing where you're like, oh my God, go put your shirt on?
Constantly, no shirt on. Constantly.
Okay, because he literally comes in and it's very odd without his shirt on, and I go, oh, your shirt, and he goes, it's fine, she's used to it, it's all good, no worries. Like, I know it sounds weird, but I go,
a lot of
I would
pictures
expect
with
it.
no shirts on. Pardon?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because he literally comes in and I go, of course you would come in like a goofball. I would not expect you to come in seriously because you never were serious when you were alive. Like the way he does stuff. And I know it's weird, but it's almost like, and this is going to sound really odd, like you had to struggle to find a photograph of him where he's not acting up in the picture.
Yes, quite
Because
much
it's like
so.
every
Other than
photograph,
hockey
he's making a
pictures,
face or he's laughing or we're doing something. Like, because the way he comes through, I go, he's such a nice guy. But there's a thing with it, and I know it sounds weird, but it's, how do I word it? Like, literally, I know it sounds weird. He must have just worn shorts and flip-flops because I go, yeah, he's just in a pair of shorts. He's just hanging out being all casual. And the reason I find it so funny is you would have been pissed at him for coming to a public event and not dressing up properly. Because you would have had to be at him like, go put other clothes on. And he's like, nah, it's fine, kind of thing. And I kind of love it because it's almost kind of like, well, if you want me to come in, I'm going to come in the way I want to come in. And you're not going to tell me that I can't. I know it sounds weird. It means you and him would have joked with each other. Like you almost had this back and forth with each other. Because he's very sarcastic. It's almost like I joke with him, but then he expects me to joke right back with him.
Yes.
No. It's like a back and a forth because you can definitely see now. Unfortunately for him, I'm sorry, Hannah, forgive me. He was either thrown at the crash or he's tossed at his crash because he does this for me, which means we're getting thrown or tossed. And he does this, which means head trauma or head issues. And I'm sorry, but he either also broke the neck or there was a lot of trauma with the neck area as well.
I'm not sure about his
Mm.
neck. I know the head trauma is what
Yeah,
he
because he
died
definitely
from.
died straight away because he does this for me, which means I'm passing straight away because he's very, very set with that. Because the thing with him, though, that I find fascinating, how do I word this? Where is the memorial set up for more than one of them? Because it's almost like I go, I want to honor like these 5 guys together, or there's this group of guys that I go, we can all go and honor these guys because it's like they died at different times, but we're honoring them all together at the same time.
Well, they all have different memorials, like at the school, but there's also a race
Oh,
next
okay, but
weekend, a
do you not think
lawn
like to group
tractor
one
race.
together at the school though, or they're all in the same place?
Sorry, what's that?
Sorry, do you know if they were like the memorials that you're saying that at the school? Do you know if they're all like together though, or their pictures are hanging together in one place as well? Because it's almost like I can go and see all their pictures. It's like if they were in a glass display case, almost like I'd want to honor everybody that died on a hockey team or something.
Oh, probably at the rink. At the Renews rink, they have
If you can.
like a wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would make sense. That makes sense because the way he's showing it to me, it's almost like multiple of us are honored on the wall together. It's almost like I can go look at one wall to see all of them that have passed because he's very set with it. And then he does a triple tap, which means you guys are connected to an accident that has 3 in the accident as well.
Yes.
Because he shows me a triple pattern coming in. Because I'm sorry, hun, so you guys have lost 6 guys altogether that were close with you? Or your family's been affected by like 6 guys passing in accidents?
Yes. Darren, Marshall, Tom. Oh.
No, you go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Darren Brophy, Marshall Curtis, Tom, Denver Jardine, Colby Curtis, and
No,
Ty
okay,
Frost.
there's more. Because they're definitely like lumping together, but I almost want to go like your son's hanging out with the other guys. Because I go, oh, like all 6 of them are hanging out together. Because there's 6 of them together in a group. And I go, oh, yeah, they're hanging out. They're having fun. But the thing with your son, though, how do I word this? It's almost like he wants to have a beer, but he's pretending he doesn't drink because he's going to get in shit if you find out that he drinks.
He always
But he laughs about
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I know this is weird. Do you know if his dad let him try it, or there's one of the guy's dads who would let them? Because it's almost like I go, oh, Dad's cool about it. He'll let me have a beer.
His grandfather, maybe.
Oh, okay. His granddad would have been like a dad to him then, because it's almost like I go, the guy who's like the dad, I go, he's cool. He'll let me have a beer if I want a beer kind of thing. Because the thing that I love with your son is he's one of these people I go very straightforward. What you see is what you get. If he's in a good mood, he's in a good mood. If he's in a bad mood, he's in a bad mood. Like, it's straight up very clear. That being said, though, he keeps doing, I'm going to say this and I apologize. I know you and him were on good terms, but he does do this with me though, hon, which means he was a little bit moody before he died. Like, they would have been sort of like bumping heads, but it's almost like spatting with each other, not fighting with each other.
Him and his brother, you mean?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's almost like I go,
okay.
Can you still hear me okay? Oh, I think we're losing you. Can you hear me? Oh, I think we're losing our connection.
Sorry.
Oh, can you hear me okay? No, you're good, hon. You're good. I just want to make sure that you can hear me okay. Okay. Oh, I think we're losing internet. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No, you're good. As long as. Oh, okay, perfect. As do you know, was his brother and them bickering a lot before he passed? Because it's almost like I go, it's arguing with people, but it's not fighting with people. It's almost like I go, it's silly stuff. Tell them it's all good. Tell them I'm okay.
Yes, actually, the Monday before they were.
Oh, that makes sense. Because if you can, just let the brother know, please, that he's okay. Because he sends love across, which means he just wants to let everybody know that he's there as well, okay?
Okay. Wonderful.
He's bigger than you, though, because he kisses you down on the head. Because he has to kiss when he's kissing down. It's like he's taller than you, but he kisses down. And I know this is going to sound weird, because he's got a thing about being clean. Would he not wear deodorant, though? Because it's almost like he hugs you and you go, dude, you forgot to put your deodorant on. Go put your deodorant on.
I was constantly asking both of them Are you sure? Did you put deodorant onto that?
Oh, okay. Because when he hugs you, he literally goes, I go, God, did you put, where's, like, you need to put deodorant on or there's something.
Like,
Because he's laughing about
yeah.
it. It's his way to let you know that he's with you. Because
Yes,
when they leave with a joke like that, it means he's good and he's made it home safely, just so that you know, okay? All right, perfect. Well, thanks for coming on, hon.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Take care. Bye now. All right, so we're doing good here. So let me see. So I think I will just do another one or two here. Perfect. So I have got I believe you're still here, Renee S. Linton, I think it is here. I'm going to try add you in. So it is Renee S. Linton. Perfect. And thank you for just sticking with me tonight, guys. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, every time I do one of these now, it's going to be easier because tonight I didn't even know how to start the live. So it's recorded and at least people saw it. So you're good.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Perfect, thank you. And it's Renee, correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right, perfect. There's actually two gentlemen coming in for you though, Renee, because I gotta go. It's almost like a dad and granddad energy because I gotta go there piggybacking. I'm gonna start with the first one. I gotta go fathering energy. This gentleman, again, if they're on the dad level, it's father, stepfather, father-in-law, somebody like a dad. I think it's almost like a dad and an uncle though, or a dad and a stepdad, because we got like two dads.
You're
the first one,
all of the above.
Oh, okay, because the first guy coming in gives me the feeling of I'm choking or suffocating before I die, because it's almost like I cannot get air when I'm actually dying. It's almost like I know this sounds really gross, but I either need to be like the incubated, like the tubes or something, because it's almost like he was really struggling with his breathing before he passed.
Right, because my father passed while he was in surgery. And he would have been intubated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so he would have intubated there. That makes sense. Because it's like correct. I keep wanting to go. There's like I can't breathe because there's like something in my throat. That would make sense. Because the thing with him though that I find interesting, his is actually not expected. Because it's almost like I go, it's not that big a surgery. You're fine. We're worried about you. But like, because he almost goes to me like it means he would have tried to downplay it. Or he doesn't want anyone to worry about him before he goes in because he goes, it's all good. But he was either having the chest operated on or they're in the chest area because it's almost like I go, I'm trying to get into the chest by his lungs.
Yeah, well, the way that it happened is his heart gave out during surgery. He was being operated on for something minor and his heart gave out during surgery. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, but then they must have been trying to get to the heart too though, because like when I'm looking, I go, because when he passes, I go, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not surprised he died that way because your dad would never want to be the type of person who would have wanted to be a burden to anybody.
Yeah.
Like I go, he would never have wanted people to sit around him for months at a time, mourning him. Like, because I go, no, dad's the type that would go quick. But it's very interesting because you can almost see, and you're fine if I say what I need to say, right?
Sure.
You had an apprehension already about it before he had the surgery. And it's almost like people are like, oh, you're worrying too much. You're being silly. It's fine. Because he gives you a squeeze, which means you did tell him goodbye because he is giving you a squeeze, almost like, love you. You make sure you talk to him kind of thing like that.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
For you not to be mean, you overthink love in the sense that you'd be like, and I should have said this and I should have told him this. And I go, you and your dad are fine. I'm not trying to be harsh, but your dad would not have been the type who would have wanted to be babied. It actually would have bugged him if you're like, oh God, you're going into surgery. I'm so worried about you. Like, see, everybody would have had to be like, you're fine, you're good, stop worrying about it kind of thing. Right. Energy. Now there's another gentleman jumping in next to him, which again would be like uncle, father-in-law kind of thing. This guy would have been filled with cancer before he passed because very sick all over the body. And I got to go like it spreads into the system because this guy shows me it's in the blood and everything before he passes. Okay,
well, I do have an uncle. He did have pancreatic cancer, and it did go quite fast. I'm not sure how it spread, but yeah, he would have,
Okay, let's bring him in too. But then you also would have had another father or another guy like a dad that would have had a heart attack as well, but separate. This wouldn't have been like an accident-related one. This is like another guy just with a straight-up heart attack in the house. Where would Jerry or Jared be connected? Or like
oh my gosh, my Aunt Geraldine. We used to call her Jerry.
Oh, sorry. And she's passed in as well, eh?
She has passed, yes.
Okay. Do you know if she had heart stuff as well with her though?
She beat cancer a few times, and finally, in the end, she died from complications from her cancer. I'm not sure how.
I don't think that's her though. No,
Okay.
because if we're sorry, I think there is a guy, but I
Yeah.
think your aunt is coming in because we're getting her name.
Oh,
If they're
sorry.
getting-
So her brother was named Gerald.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he's passed as well then, correct?
That's correct. He would have been the one who had the cancer, the pancreatic cancer. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that makes sense. We're trying to piggyback them in because she's coming in as well. Because
Sure.
it's another guy linked in with them then. Do you know if she lost another guy like a brother or another guy that would have been close with her that would have had a heart attack? Because this one's not your dad with the accident. This is like straight up heart failure, heart attack kind of thing.
I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Okay.
I'm sure there probably is, but I
Don't
can't
worry about
remember
it
right
if you
now.
can't,
Yeah.
just keep track. Because
Sure.
we do tell people when they get an open door, they might just jump somebody in. So it might be somebody linked to your aunt that you're not directly linked to.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
if she knows she can pass it on, you'll pass on the messages. They're okay. Because the
Right.
thing I love with your aunt, I go super chatty. Because I go
Yes.
with her, I go, oh, her and I are just going to sit down again. And I love it. We've had so many chatty people tonight. But her and I go, oh, we're just going to have a talk or we're just going to have a bit of a discussion. And I'm sorry, but she was very French, though.
Well, that's right. So she grew up French, but then she ended up
okay.
marrying somebody who was English, but she was very proud of her French roots,
okay,
and
'cause
she
I was
always
gonna say, 'cause
kept
she's
that.
making a-
Yeah.
Because she can speak English to me, no problem. But
Yes.
she's making a point to reference her French. 'Cause
She
she's very
was
picky
very
about it.
proud of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like I said, your dad,
Yeah.
I go, yeah, he does. Not the same way she does. It's like, she's like,
Yeah.
we've got the Acadian. Like, she's very...
That's
'cause
right,
she's-
yeah.
Out of them all, she's the one who's like, make sure you reference my French. Make sure you tell her I can speak to her in French. Because she knows she can talk to you in French as well, because she's very set with that. It's
She is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just their way, hun, to let you know that they've all gotten home and they're all together and that they're watching over you. But your dad gives me a heart tap, which means you still talk to him all the time, and he just wants to
I
let you know
do.
that he does listen to you all the time, okay?
Yeah. I think he's here with me all the time. I get signed
You can
all
tell.
the time.
You can tell.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but he either wore Old Spice or he smells like cologne. Because when I go to hug your dad, I go, that's the father-in-law. There's another guy. Yeah. That's another dad energy. Where would Robbie or Robert be connected to you?
Oh gosh. Robbie or Robert?
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay,
I'm
don't
sure,
worry
and
about
I'm
it.
sure I'm
Like,
going to think
no,
about it
you're
later
good,
too.
you're good. It's just like your dad was the type of guy, honestly, he knew so many people when he was alive. And you
Yeah.
have a lot of dead people. So I go, oh, yeah, no, you have the type of family whoever talks loudest gets heard. Like, whoever comes
Yeah.
in gets hurt. So I go, oh, no, they're good. So just to let you know, they are safe and they're together watching over you guys, okay?
Thank
Who's got
you.
the September birthday or the September celebration? Because he keeps marking September.
It's
like, it's very
my
significant.
son. It's my son.
Oh, it's his way to reference your son because he shows me he didn't get to be with him the way he wants. If you
That's
can,
right.
he's just watching over the grandkids as well. It's his way to reference him, to let you guys know
Wonderful.
he's there with them because you don't feel like he got the time with him he wanted. And he's
That's
just gonna let
right.
you know.
Yeah.
Who
I
named the
was
baby
pregnant.
after your dad? Because there's a name honoring, or your dad has the same name as somebody else? Because I go, we're sharing names.
Well, I know. Oh, I know that. I think that my cousin actually has a tattoo in reference to my father. I think, or something along those lines. But I don't know
Double
about a
check.
name.
I feel like I think it would be naming a baby or honoring a baby. If you can,
Okay.
just double check where the honoring would be, but check on his side of the family again, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. No, he's good. I love your dad. He's tapping again. And I like him because he's not like a super overly emotional guy, but he'll
Okay.
hug me if I hug him. Like when you go hug him,
Yeah.
he gives you a kiss and he goes, love you back, kind of thing like that. Because he
Yeah.
does this, which means you and him are good, so don't worry about it. But I will let you know he did not suffer and he was not scared. He dropped very quickly and
Okay.
nothing could have been done to bring him back, just so that you're aware, okay?
Yeah. We kind of knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to give you reference so that you know there wasn't a panic or he wasn't scared. His spirit would have already started stepping out before
Okay.
the physical heart failure even happened. Just
I'm
so
not
that you know that-
surprised. Yeah.
yeah, just so that you know he didn't suffer and that he crossed home peacefully, okay?
Right. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for coming on, hon.
Thank you so much, Palaki. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Have a
No
good
worries.
night.
You too, honey. Take
Thanks.
care. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
All right, perfect. So I think I will do, let me see, one more here. Let me just see. Perfect. Let me see. Ooh, now I'm looking. That might be from earlier. Okay, dad was a lobster fisherman. Cardiac death, that's a heart attack. Great aunt was like your grandmother, passed from a bowel obstruction. Wonder if that was the one from earlier, maybe trying to piggyback in. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with you. Okay, I'm going with, and I don't know if I don't think I spoke to you yet. Lily underscore Skyflyer. I don't think I spoke with you yet, but somebody is giving me a push to connect to you, so I think I'm gonna link with you, hon. All right. So we will just wait there. I've sent that request. So like I say, do double check. Now, most of them we referenced, but like you can see what I mean from earlier when we were trying to connect with Sam and that, and we just for some reason couldn't link. Sometimes it happens if there's other families or they do bump in. Their families are trying to talk to them, but it might have been something that was personal, or they didn't want to reference as something that would be public, so they sort of hold back. And if they hold back, another spirit can kind of jump over. That's why you saw when we jumped to other people, then other people were validating or referencing what was going through. It can happen. So they can piggyback back and forth. Okay, so I don't think you're there. I invited Lily, but I don't see the. Let me see. Okay. Oh, is unable to join. Okay, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Lily, I think you might have an old version of Skype. All right, let me see here. And you. Okay. Still trying to see. Perfect. Lovely. How's everybody doing? You're also hanging in there, and I appreciate that so much. I'm sorry, guys. I do, like I said, I do. Online is very new to me. I'm used to like in person because then I can focus on the people. So it's a little bit different. Okay, Lily is trying to connect there. Okay, so we'll see if we can get you linked in there, hun. Let me see. Okay. Can you try again? Okay, let me try one more time with you, hun. Okay, let's see if we can get you linked. Okay, my dad is one of 4 kids. Oh, hello.
Hi, sorry.
Perfect. No, you're good, hon. You're good.
Yay.
I'm a technology person, so I'm a technology challenged, I should say. So.
Same here.
Okay, good, very good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. And sorry, your name's Lily then, correct?
Lisa.
Lisa, okay, perfect. So I'm going to jump to you, Lisa. I do want to go slowly, though, love, because we got just a couple that we want to touch on. But I want to go, there's a mom energy coming in for you, a very strong mothering pattern. If somebody's on a mom level, it's mom, mother-in-law, stepmom, somebody like a mom to you.
Okay.
This lady would have had a dementia or Alzheimer's because there's a lot of confusion in the brain before she passes.
Grandmother.
Okay. She acts like a mom, though, because it's almost like, I know it sounds weird, she's like a matriarch in the family where it's like she's got to watch over everyone or she's got to take care of everything. But I'm sorry, hon, she either lived away from you or you physically didn't get to be around each other as much as you would have wanted. Because it's almost like I go, I see you, but we travel back and forth.
Yes, and also when she got sick, oh, my lights are flickering. Do you see?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, somebody
crazy.
wants your attention. No, you're good. Somebody...
Okay.
Pay attention. Somebody wants your attention.
Okay, so when she fell ill, she was so she was healthy. I said bye to her. I was going on vacation. I went, and the day, like 2 days later, I found out she was ill. And by time I came back, she was already gone.
Oh, that makes sense, because the way she shows it to me, though, it's definitely like affecting in her brain, though, because I have to almost go like, it's not working properly, I'm not connecting. There's a dad energy jumping in for you too, though, love. There's a male's energy coming in, very sick before he died, because he starts coughing as well, which means sick all over. Now, he's kissing you on the side of the head, which means this dad or somebody like a dad.
My dad.
Oh, okay, because he's very guarded over you, though, because he's very sad. But I'm sorry, it's almost like he had multiple sicknesses, or there's multiple areas that are sick with him, because I go, if this doesn't take me, this is going to take me. It's almost like there's multiple patterns with him. Your dad had such a nice sense of humor, though. Because I go, when I start chatting with him, I go, oh, I know it sounds rude, but he either must have, when he was alive, told you that you took life too serious or you worry too much. Because it's almost like when he comes in, he's like, she worries too much. And I go, I find it ironic that he's saying it, where he would worry about everything as well, and he would overstress everything. But it's almost like he goes, I'm supposed to. I'm the dad. That's what I meant to do. Like, because I go, he's lovely. It's just, you can almost see, no, it's just the way he does it. It's quite amusing, because
He
Yeah,
used to
'cause
tell
he
me
does.
I was a big dreamer. Stop dreaming. You're dreaming too much. Come back on earth.
But he laughs about that though, because the problem is, how do I word this? I don't even feel it's almost one of those things from what he shows me that it was like he didn't believe you could do it. It's almost like he didn't want you to be disappointed. It's almost like he's trying to
Yeah.
guard you, like he's almost trying to protect you.
Totally.
Because I go, oh, he's got such a nice energy. Now there's another gentleman coming in almost like a brother energy as well though. Because I go, gentlemen on an equal level. When somebody's equal level, that's brother, cousin, friend, partner. This one would have been an impact or a crash as well, because this one is definitely a crash accident.
Okay, so his best friend passed away of a crash when he was younger.
Oh, okay, because I gotta go, because that guy's coming in. But it's interesting because I go, your dad's one of those people, he's friendly, but he doesn't have a lot of friends. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, because I go, oh, it's a big deal he's with this guy, because they were very friendly with each other when he lost this guy. Because I almost want to go, oh, nice, they're together. There's another lady coming in on a lower level, though, which is where we'd put mom or somebody like a mom, though. She would have had a heart attack or heart failure, because this is very weak and through the chest.
Cousin.
Oh, I got her. It's weird though. I know it's weird. When she was alive, would she almost act like she told people what to do, or she was in charge?
Yeah, she was in charge. Yeah.
Because she almost comes in sort of acts like a mom would, almost, in the sense that it's like, I've got to take care of everything. I've got to handle it. What I say goes, kind of thing. Because she's very set in how she links.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, she's lovely. Hers was a quick pass though, because she does a click for me, which means we're not expecting it.
No.
And did she have the 3 children, Hunter? You have the 3 children.
I do.
Oh, okay, because she's kissing your kids, which means she's watching over them for you, because it's almost like she guards them. But it's, how do I word this? You're fine if I say whatever I need to say to her. Right?
Yes, yes.
If she comes in and guards them, even though she didn't have a big link to them,
Mhm.
it means you're stressing a lot about the kids lately, and it's almost like they're fine, they're good, you're worrying too much kind of thing. But it's a 2 and a 1, so is it 2 boys and a girl, or 2 girls and a boy?
2 girls and a boy.
It's interesting though, your older one, the older girl, stubborn as hell. Because I go, my God, she will dig her heels in and she does not budge. But it's interesting because she acts like your dad, super tough, but takes everything personally.
She does take everything personally.
As soon as I come to her energy, I go, acts like I can handle it. It doesn't matter. But then she takes it all personally. It's just their way to let you know, oh, your younger one, she's fine. Oh my God, your younger daughter, her and I will just have a chat. She just talks to everybody. Her and I are just gonna have a conversation.
I find her very stubborn. Sometimes I worry about her.
Oh, she's fine. Her, you know where you stand with her. When she's happy, she's happy. When she's not, she's not.
Yeah.
Hers is clear though, and I like her because she's a lot like your dad. If she likes you, you are good. Like, she's like, we're good. If she doesn't like you, and your dad's not mean, he just doesn't talk to you if he doesn't like somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's very...
Yeah, your daughter does the exact same thing. When she doesn't want to listen, it's almost like she's got this magical selective hearing.
Yeah.
Where I go, oh, don't know what you're talking about. Your son, though, he's kind of just weirdly in the middle. He's in his own little bubble. Don't worry about him. He kind of just does what he wants, doesn't bug anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
doesn't ask for much.
You can tell, like, oh, yeah, he just kind of putters. Like, your son, I don't worry about. The kids are good. I don't worry about them. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, go.
No, sorry. I'm also the godmother of my cousin's child.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's the one that passed, though.
The cousin that passed away from the heart. The woman.
Sorry. There's another child. There's a child there too, though. Somebody lost a little boy.
Me.
Okay. Oh, you lost your son then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you would have lost him as a baby then, or you lost him as an infant?
Actually, in my tummy.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense, because it's like when I ask your dad, he rocks it like it's a baby, like we're rocking it like it's a baby.
Yeah.
Because I go, it's not like fully developed, like he's not like 18. Because I go, it's definitely because dad rocks him, which means he's got him there for you.
Yeah.
And he just wants to let you know that he passed home safely, because it's like he's rocking the little baby. Because I got to go, oh, we got the little boy. And the thing that I love about your dad is he's the type of guy that I go, he would never tell you something unless he meant it. Like, your dad's got a thing about do not lie to him, and excuse my language, do not bullshit. And I go, dad is to the point. And I love your dad because he goes, tell her it's okay, tell her I'm fine. But the thing with your dad that I find interesting though, how do I word this? You can tell he wasn't ready to pass because he thought he had so much more to do, but he wasn't, like, when he died, he was fine. Like, but you can definitely see he didn't go thinking I'm going to die today. Like, it was definitely not a like preset in his mind kind of thing. And we always say on some level the soul knows, but that's just why he didn't feel that He said everything he wanted to you guys, but he's not the type anyway that would have been like, I love you, I'm so proud of you. But he is doing that tonight because he says he wants to let you know that he's watching over you guys and that you're doing okay, because he wants to let you know that, I know this sounds odd for you, hon, because you don't tend to take compliments. You're a lot like your dad. But he just wants to let you know that he's very proud of you and that he is watching over what you're doing, okay?
That's amazing.
And he says you're helping look after your mom, which he appreciates. And he says he wants to say thank you for doing that for him. That means a lot.
That was the one thing he asked me before he passed.
Yeah, and you've done it for him, and he just wants to let you know.
Thank you.
He's proud that you've done it because he's giving validation that you did, okay?
That's amazing.
All right, perfect. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Be well. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Bye.
All right, so you just got to shut your app. Yep. All right, perfect, lovely. So thank you, my friends. So we are coming on up to 9 o'clock. So I appreciate, again, all of you sticking it out with me. So I am hoping to do these more frequently now that I know how to do them. And I love this, that we don't have that sort of mix up with the energies of trying to read all the comments. So please do keep a watch on either this page or even on my Facebook page, Spiritual Medium Palaki, or Angel Messages by Palaki, because anytime I do a new talk, or hopefully we can even do public talks soon where I can get back to in person, and those will all be put on as soon as I get a chance. So thank you so much, everybody. And for everyone who got a message tonight, I truly appreciate it. And again, if you missed it or you want to go back over something, the video will be posted on here after, and I'm going to try put it on Facebook if I can, and also on my YouTube channel, Spiritual Medium Palaki. So thank you so much, my friends. I am so glad you were able to join me tonight. I hope you have a lovely evening. Take care, and may the universe bless you. See you later. Bye. Okay, I think I'm still live. Now I don't know how to end it. Okay, if I hit this, are you sure you want to end?